Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back to another edition of the realest boxing channel ever. We're talking about the realest boxing personality ever. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you're in your feelings. We're going to talk that real boxing talk, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Shout out to my brother, Round One. Shout out to Ninja. Shout out to Sinister Voice, Boxing Sage, my brother Carlos. Yes, Carlos, we are back. Shout out to Tripping for Life, No Dice, um, Choo- Choose Me. Salute to you. Salute to Hamed. Salute to my one and only brother from another mother, my brother Remy. Shout out to Remy, man. Remy, a real one. Remy been down with me, man, for I don't know how many years, man. There's only a few people like Remy in this game, man, and Remy is definitely one of the real ones. Another real one is my brother Round One. Um, and a shout out to my brother Omar Gonzalez, representing San Antonio, Texas. Salute to you. Shout out to the one and only Ashy Knuckles. My brother Ashy got the lotion because them knuckles, that's my brother too, man. Look, I'm going to tell you this, man. Me and Ashy, when he first started coming on here, man, me and him didn't always get along. Oh, hold on. Before we get to Ashy, I got to get to my other brother. My brother Julio Martinez. Salute to you, family, man. You're a real one too, my brother. Now, my story with Ashy Knuckles, man, the only thing I'll say is this. When you go back to Ashy Knuckles, me and Ashy Knuckles, we didn't agree on the same things. We didn't see things the same way. Ashy, he was going at me about Canelo. I was telling him about David Benavidez. But at the end of the day, everything came to fruition. Everything seemed to happen the way it was supposed to. And now we're here. We both have an understanding about what dudes is trying to, really do in this game. And we see, David Benavidez, a unified champion at cruiserweight, trying to make the big fights. So all respect to him and respect to my brother Ashy Knuckles, man. He's a real one. A lot of guys, a lot of people got problem with boxing because people don't tell the truth. That's one of the biggest deals. People don't tell. People want to sit up here and lie to you. They want to lie to you about everything. They want to lie and run their mouth. Let me welcome my brother on here, the one and only Round One. What's up, Round One? Round One, put the glizzy down and jump on, my brother.
Whatever, whatever.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Man, it was a great weekend of boxing. My pick came true, and like we've said before, Boots is that guy. Boots is that guy. Boots is the dude. Boots is the one who is gonna be a unified champion. We already see some people ducking like Virgil. We've seen people like Fundora who's gonna fight a nobody that I never heard of. He already got a lined up. Right now, Boots, just get a Kelly fight and wait for these ducks to stop eating and ordering duck tacos and find a nuts to go in the ring with you, bro, because they don't want it with this man.
And look, Round One, this is why you real, bro, because you just keeping it a buck. I mean, think about it like this, man. I remember before Boots Ennis fought Xander Zayas, I seen nothing but comments about how Xander Zayas is going to school Boots, going to beat him, going to outbox him. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a close fight. The fight won't be close, this and that. Then Jerron Boots Ennis goes in there and literally puts hands and feet on Xander's eyes. That's what he did. He puts hands and feet on my brother Xander's eyes. And respect to Xander's eyes, because Xander's eyes can fight his ass off. So respect to him.
Oh
But
yeah,
Jerron
I
Boots
mean,
Ennis
look, that
put
third
hands and feet
round,
on him. And
that
now
third
a lot
round
of
was
people
crazy.
trying to ignore what he's done, like he's trash or something. Round one. Why are they talking about him like he's trash, like he's garbage, like, oh, he's food from Fundora. He's food for whoever. Like round one, I don't understand. Why hate on the man after you seen what he just did?
I mean, look, we seen what Virgil tweeted. He said, "Oh, this guy's getting knocked out." Like, man, right now at this point, we haven't seen Virgil fight yet. It's been a minute. He's already fighting three people at 154 and has yet to fight for a belt. The man is at this point he's a duck because he's the interim champ. He should be going for Fundora while Boots goes for Kelly, and then y'all winners fucking mash it up together for undisputed. But he's a bitch. He's not doing that. We've seen how Oscar said he was supposed to fight Boots, and we've seen the gameplay and how he backed out and shit. You know, the man, we got people got to give Boots the respect. Like we've been telling them this, Nuke. And remember, people started hating a lot more when Boots was helping out Canelo. Remember that.
Yep. That's a good point. What's up, Carlos? What's up, Biggie? What's up, fellas? Talk to me, man. Talk to me about this boot stuff, man. Talk to me, Carlos.
Was good, Nuke. Shout out to the chat. Great fight, great night of boxing weekend, and we're gonna have another great boxing week this week also. Um, hey man, I try to tell everybody. I mean, I understand my people rooted for they their fighter. I just seen it from afar. I like both fighters. I was a big Boost fan from the beginning, and it was tough, but I just knew that it's Boost time. And as the originator, as the one that created the Bud Ham and cheese, there's a lot of Bud Ham and cheese eaters out there hating on Boost. You know what I mean, Nuke?
I feel you, man.
And
I feel
drinking
you, man.
that tall glass of Bud milk also, you know?
Look, Carlos, here's the worst thing. They not even just Bud ham and cheeser. We got some Fundora ham and cheesers. We got some guys out here with a tall glass of Fundora juice milk. I don't
Oh
understand.
man. That's that skim milk. That's that skim milk. Hey man. Hey, shout out to Xander. That third round, I saw that. I'm like, if people saw my live reaction at the beginning of the fight, I'm like, it's over, man. Boost speed is just levels above Xander's. You know what I mean? Xander couldn't move his head around this and that. But Xander showed a little bit of sliver of something in the third round when he connected at Boots and Boots kind of wobbled. I'm like, let's go. This is what I want to see. The best fight, the best. Not no other fighters that right now they're scared to fight each other, want to make friendship. And you see after the fight, they gave respect to each other and they go on their separate paths. But hey, I can't wait what's next. I can't wait. I can't wait what's next for Boots. I feel like I feel like anyone's food right now in the division.
and,
Charlo is food.
and,
Uh,
and, and
go ahead, go ahead.
this is why you real about it, Carlos. Because you could have came out here and said, "No, I'm going with my boy Xander Zayas. I'm just gonna be just picking a guy based off my feelings or because I rock with the bro or something like." You didn't do that. You kept it unbiased. You kept it real. You gave a real analysis. And then even after the fight, if that wasn't Boots in there that night, Xander Zayas would have probably beat almost anybody else in the division that night.
Hey, Nuke. Hopefully with this, you won't. You still gonna be on it, but you. Hopefully with this, I can convince you that I'm always gonna be Matthias, Matthias.
You convinced me, bro. You convinced me, bro. You and Edgar in a special spot because neither one of you guys pick bias or tribalism. You guys pick what you see with your own eyes, and you give a real analysis. That's why I respect y'all. You, Edgar, Remy. A lot of guys don't do that, man. There's too many guys out here, man, that be like, I seen the comments. I did a poll the other day, and everybody, oh, Fundora's dangerous. Fundora's the truth. Did you not see Fundora get knocked the fuck out by Mendoza?
Oh, the bala.
Hey, hold on, Carlos. But then they act like beating an 8 million-year-old Keith Thurman means he's a fucking killer.
Exactly. Like we can't overrate these wins. That
Hold
yeah.
on, no, fuck
Go
that,
ahead, go ahead.
Carlos. Fuck that. We not even finna go nice. Then Fundora dug Xander Zayas?
Exactly. His sister had to came to the rescue. No, no, no. We ain't doing no face off. What do you mean you ain't doing no face off? We in the boxing business. You got to sell these fights. If you scared to fight a 23-year-old, just say it.
This what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, all these people got all this confidence in Fundora, but Fundora don't have the confidence in his own nuts to fight a guy like Boots. He don't got the confidence to fight a guy like my brother Xander Zayas. He don't have them kind of nuts. He don't. He tall and
And
goofy looking for no fucking reason.
and I want to say another thing. Um, I like Virgil Ortiz. I
I do
think
too.
Virgil Ortiz is a, he's a future world champion. But he got to get off on the Twitter. He got to get off on his phone and complaining and pouting. We ain't in elementary school. You gotta you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta make amends with Oscar De La Hoya. Have him have him model in your house with his pantyhose. What do what you got to do what you got to do, but you got to make the fight happen because
The only
go
thing
ahead.
I've been a fan of Virgil Ortiz his whole career, and I've always supported Virgil Ortiz, and I think Virgil Ortiz is a really good, talented fighter. The problem that I have is the same problem you got, Carlos. Why are you on social media talking about I'm gonna knock this guy, I can knock that guy out, this or this? Man, shut your stupid ass up. Shut up. You need to be on social media saying, Mr. Ennis, sir, let's try to make this fight happen. I would love the honor to share a ring with you, Mr. Ennis, sir. That's how you get a fight done.
You know
Don't be talking crazy or reckless because really, Boots got 10 directions he can go. He can go to
right,
Fundora. He can go to Kelly. He can do all these things. Why does he have to fight you? You ain't even got a belt.
exactly, and you know what, Virgil Ortiz, when he was like talking about like he can stop boosts and stuff like that because I guess he saw what happened in the third round. That's the same bullshit that Tank be saying what Ryan did to Haney. If you ain't getting in the ring and you ain't doing the work, don't even mention it. Don't act like other works is your works. Prove it.
And, and,
Prove it
and
in the
not only
ring.
that, Virgil Ortiz had an opportunity to step in with Xander Zayas. He had an opportunity to go to Puerto Rico. If you
Yep.
the guy who said you should have knocked him the fuck out in Puerto Rico in front of his fans, but you didn't want to
And
take that
Boots
deal.
and Boots wasn't afraid to go to the Barclays to go in the crowd full of Puerto Ricans because that was a man. I think they was booing the national anthem. The
Yep.
And I remember. So he went to enemy territory. He did what he had to do. Hey, bro, and that's why he's blessed of being a two division unified world champion. And
Listen what my brother Edgar Moreno says. He says, Carlos, laughing my ass off. Word, it's easy to talk from the sidelines. Do you remember when Canelo went on his run in 2021 and he went undisputed? And you remember he beat like what Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, three undefeated prime world champions. And at the time, you had Clarissa Shields, Terrence
mm,
Crawford, and a couple of other people coming out saying that Canelo Alvarez ducks and avoids black fighters. Now, they were saying this because it's easy to talk from the sidelines. It's easy
hey,
to talk because they weren't the ones putting their neck out there. But Crawford didn't have the nuts to move up and wait until Canelo declined and lost his power. See, you're not talking to some bullshit YouTuber here. You're talking to the motherfucking landlord. You're talking to my brother Carlos. This, this,
you already
this,
know, man. We
this
keep
is different.
receipts. We keep fucking receipts. And we being honest, Nuke. Canelo put Undisputed on the map to be famous that everybody want to do Undisputed after he did that 11-month run. Because I remember Bud went Undisputed at 140 and nobody talked about that shit. Why? Because he fought against fucking Ndongo.
And it's the same people talking about, oh, Boots shouldn't be fighting Josh Kelly. Did you not see Bud fighting against Ndongo? Who the fuck is Ndongo?
Right. At least Josh Kelly fought against Baccarat. He's playing Baccarat. You know what I mean? And
Baccarat.
beat him.
And
You know
look,
what I mean?
Josh Kelly beat the
Just with
Baccarat
that.
that nobody wanted to fight. And he got the strap. Now we don't want to get a guy credit?
And it's like one, 154 pounds is lit right now. Who the fuck Madrimov beat to win that title? I don't even know who the fuck he beat.
He beat a
When
nobody, and then when he
exactly.
arguably beat Terrence Crawford, Bud didn't want to run it back, and all his fans was like, "No, he don't have to. He don't have to. That's Bud. Give me a glass of Bud milk." This how these guys was talking. It's
Yeah, like
disgusting.
what they pick and choose, they overrate these fighters, and yet what will Boost do to Madrimov?
Oh man,
Let, let,
I'm
let,
gonna
let,
tell you now.
let-
Boost stops Madrimov. He stops
is that
Madrimov.
exactly like, and it's like this is why I hopefully is like I know they're not gonna stop commentating. I know they're not gonna stop um talking shit. But if you retire, stay retired. Because if you
Hold
ain't
on,
gonna act this like
hold on. My brother said Ndongo is a good fighter. Just because they don't have fame, don't make them ass. Cut it out. Any person on their resume will beat the brakes off you guys. Hold on. Are you comparing professional boxers with professional boxers, or
or us.
professional boxers to people walking off the street, because all the wins Ndongo got were against people off the street. That's where he got his wins. He not beating no killers in the ring.
And I don't give a fuck what this dude said. And Dongo's not a Hall of Famer. After
Ndongo,
the fight, after he lost to Bud Crawford, he lost 5 fights straight or something like that. Like, what we talking about here? And then we want to talk about what you want to talk about? Gamboa? Man, listen, man, that's
no, fuck that. Let's pull it up. Let's go down his resume. You can't name anybody that Ndongo fought that was worth a damn. Nobody. And then the man has 10 losses and he got knocked out 7 times, bro. He didn't lost to the who's who of everybody. He fucking sucks. He's not a good fighter. He's never been a good fighter. He's a tomato can. I mean, I don't like these guys. If you just want to suck off Terence Crawford, I don't understand.
No, before I forget, I remember I wanted to bring this up. I couldn't bring this up in the last live you did Saturday. If we being honest, right now, Boost is on a tear. He just beat Xander. He stopped Xander. Let's get it right. He stops Xander. If he beats Fundora, if he goes undisputed and he beats Virgil, arguably he has a better resume than Bud. And I can argue about that. I don't go fuck what no one says.
Well, and look, and this is where they would call me and Edgar a hater. But Edgar, are you there with me, my brother?
Yeah. Nuke, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Edgar?
Been a minute. Salute, boys. Glad to be back on.
Hold me accountable, guys, if I'm telling a lie right now. Please hold me accountable. I respect everybody on the panel. If I'm telling a lie, hold me accountable. Bud Crawford's best wins are, a post-fight Errol Spence, a post-car crash Errol Spence, and a declined Canelo. Is that a lie or the truth?
I would say it's the truth.
And those are his best wins. And when you talk about guys like Boots fighting a young, hungry lion and a Xander Zayas, Bud don't fight young, hungry lions.
Yeah, he don't fight young, hungry lions.
The last young one he had was Errol Spence, who's been in the car crash too many times.
He don't listen. He don't fight individuals that have
pose a threat. That pose a threat.
Yeah. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you. That pose a advantage over him. I bet Xander Zayas was heavier in fight night than Boost. You see how big Xander was.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what Terence Crawford do. Terence Crawford does the same thing my bitch does. Understand this. Let me tell you how she picks and chooses. So she brings over all her fat friends, the ugly bitches, the goofy bitches. She don't bring by the bad bitches, none of that, because she know you can't bring them around me. She bring the uglies and the goofies and all of this shit because she know they're no threat. These are layups. She know I ain't crazy. And so at the end of the day, if you bring a baddie by, then now you in a 50-50 fight, bitch. You likely to get replaced if you don't have that chicken and rice on the table. You gonna fuck around and get replaced. So that's what it's picking and choosing. And the way Bud Crawford talks about things is like he never picked and choose. He always tries to fight everybody, even when everything. His career is smoke and mirrors, and it's not just Bud Crawford. I'm not trying to pick on you, but Floyd Mayweather's career is smoke and mirrors. Andre Ward's career is smoke and mirrors. Bud Crawford's career is smoke and mirrors. Devin Haney's career is smoke and mirrors. Shakur Stevenson's career is. Tank Davis, everybody, Tank Davis is the fucking worst. But if you say this on any other boxing channel, they'll say, no, don't talk about him. They're my heroes. Mike Coppinger says they're great fighters. That's what would happen.
And they think the thing is they defend they defend these fighters, especially Bud Crawford. They think he did enough. No, the fuck he did enough. He could have fought Janabek at 160, but no, decided to fight a declining Canelo and retire and think you beat the prime Canelo. No, you didn't. You just beat a declining Canelo that had wear and tear, and it was in the division fighting, defending.
Not to cut you off, Carlos. Not to cut you off, but like Nuke. I mean, you can go back to your lives. What 2-3 years ago when I kept saying it's the Mayweather blueprint. He was successful at it because I guess he was smart enough to run his mouth, negotiate which way he could. to make the most money for himself. And then everyone else that followed suit was like, oh shit, let me do the same thing to, you know, replicate that. And at the end of the day, those guys and Mayweather, I mean, look at the situation that he's in now. You know, education is key and reading is key. He's got nothing to fuck
with.
Hold on,
let me back that up with something, because this is what's crazy to me, is that my brother on here. First of all, I'm gonna start with his first one. He says Crawford has won 14 world titles, but yeah, his resume is trash. His resume is trash. Now, I understand to you his resume is not trash because you don't know shit about boxing. You think that Julius Ndongo's a killer, and he's not. You think that a declined Canelo is the same as a prime Canelo. It's not. You think a post-accident Errol Spence is the same thing as a pre-accident Errol Spence. You think that the Kell Brook he fought, he thinks that the Kell Brook he fought is the same Kell Brook that fought Triple G. He don't understand anything about fucking boxing. And then he goes on to say, Devin Haney's career is legit. 7 world titles, and he has bodies. Devin Haney is he lost to Lomachenko. He got an ass whooping by Ryan. He was a super middleweight against Regis Prograis. I mean, I can just go on and on. Devin Haney is probably one of the most disgusting fighters there is in the sport of boxing.
And everybody saw that ass whooping Ryan gave him.
And Haney loves advantages also. He's the type that he won't get in the ring if he doesn't see an advantage that he can exploit.
Again, you know I mean? It's the Mayweather blueprint. Mayweather set the guidelines, and these guys followed.
I gotta mention this because he was the one that he was talking shit about Xander, but yeah, you didn't get in the ring with Boots. You fought the guy that dug Boots and Brian Norman.
Xander, remember, he wanted to fight Xander, but then he was saying something about a Boots fight, but he turned that Boots fight down. And we're talking about a Xander fight.
And then here's another thing. You see when Bud said, he tweeted after and he said, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself. That let you know, if he was really wanting to keep his thoughts to himself, he would have never tweeted that.
Yep.
You tweeted that because you wanted attention and you wanted to talk shit, but you didn't want to look like a hater and a bitch. That's why I don't like Bud. If you're going to be a hater and a bitch, stand on it and be that. But don't try to say, I'm not a hater. This is Boots' era. He got a lot to catch up to me. How much does he have to catch up? I mean, really, you fought in Dongo, bitch. You got, and this is the problem with guys like this guy, because he keeps talking about 14 world titles. It ain't about what accomplishments you have if you're not fighting the fucking best at their best. It's not, if Bud Crawford would have came in and fought Canelo in 2021 when he was breaking dudes' face, I'd say Bud Crawford the baddest man on the planet. But Bud didn't do that. He waited until Canelo's power disappeared. Everybody's seen how he looked against William Scott. Why everybody be acting like they fucking stupid?
One thing about
these guys are the guys to go to a bar or a club and pick up all the fucking overweight tortas and be like, yeah, I did 20 home. I did 20. I got 20 in a row. They're like, bro, yeah, but nobody wanted them.
Hey, Edgar, I got one better.
14 titles.
Hold up, wrong one.
Bro, you took the blind girl. You took the blind fat girl home. That's not a win.
No, I got one better. I got one better. They got the Bud Crawford formula. They get the leftovers. Just because you get the leftovers doesn't mean you hit it in their prime.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
That's like me in round one. And I'm not going to dish you round one, but this is just an analysis. That's like me in round one smashed the same chick. And I smashed her first years ago when she was bad, but now she's disgusting and he hitting her every night. We ain't the same, bro. We are not the same.
Right, because, and we being honest, all of Bud Crawford, he only got Errol Spence. Okay, he took his own. But other than that, Sean Porter really lost. Kell Brook really lost.
Yeah, but Sean Porter was retired already.
Hold on, Carlos. Not only Sean Porter was about to retire, but Bud Crawford waited a year before he even accepted the fight. Top Rank came to him and said, we can make the Porter fight right now. And he said, no, I want to wait on that. He waited a year, and in the meantime, he fought Kell Brook, washed Kell Brook, then fought Sean Porter at the very, like, how do you age out a guy with a lot of miles, and you wait even another year before you even fight him? Like, I'm not giving him credit for beating nobody at their best because he didn't beat nobody at their best.
Ain't Bud could have fought Regis Prograis at 140?
Yeah.
Here's another whole move from Bud. After Shakur Stevenson beat Teofimo Lopez, he came out and he was celebrating and jumping up and down the ring, laughing in his face. Dude, you didn't beat him. Shakur did. That's like Edgar Moreno fucking the baddest bitch on the block. And I'm so happy. Yeah, she got it. But it wasn't my dick. Why do I care?
Exactly.
I don't get it. These dudes are hoes. I don't understand the kind of men. Who raised these guys? Were these guys raised by
single mothers? Single mothers.
Because ain't no man raising a bitch-made ass dude like that.
Single moms, bro. Single moms. Fat single moms at that.
I know Bud Crawford. Look, Bud, if I was your daddy, I would have ran out too.
Hey, man. Hey, it's crazy that Bud could have defended Undisputed at 147 against Boots. But no, he decided to leave. He could have
defended 168 and he left.
And this is the Bud defenders that say no, he didn't have to do. It wasn't even about a mandatory. It had nothing to do with that. Bud could have still stayed and fought Boots. You know why? Because Bud said, "Oh, I'll stay at 147 and fight Tank if he want to really make the fight." So you was really ready to make the fight against Tank, but not Boots. That's the energy we talking about. So when you argue with a Terrence Crawford fan, they don't remember that happened. They don't even talk about that.
Right. And they swear beating Madrimov was the last Coca-Cola in the desert, was the best thing ever. But Boots beating a young, unified 154 champion is not, oh, he's too green, he's this, he's that. But he unified something that Madrimov didn't do. You know what I mean?
You got to think about it like this, Carlos. You got to think about it like this. Out of all the garbage fighters Bud has fought, Madrimov looked pretty good on his resume at the time when you really compare it. Think about round 105. No disrespect to round 105. But round 105 don't get no bitches. But when he does get a bitch, if he pulled an average bitch, not even a beautiful bitch, but an average bitch, that's like the best bitch in the world to him. He gonna be like, this is my Madrimov. She really means something to me.
But why they do that, Nuke? Why they do that? Because Madrimov gave Bud fucking held him back of a fight, and they got to overrate Madrimov to he's a really good fighter. He's one of the best. He's an A-tier fighter. But Virgil just squash him like he was nothing.
And he hasn't even fought since. And he hasn't fought since.
Exactly. And his last fight, he was terrible looking.
And here's another thing. I remember Canelo's whole career, according to certain fan bases, he's been trash. He's been fucking trash. And all of us on this panel have heard somebody come on this panel and say Canelo's trash. We've all heard it. The moment Bud wins, Bud's the greatest of all time. How you the greatest of all time by being a trash fighter?
I mean, Madrimov was trash. We've seen Madrimov lose to Virgil. We've seen him lose again. I mean, that was the dude who just got a vacant belt, and he just went with that one. He went with the Madrimov fight. The guy had 11 fights. That man wasn't special or nothing, bro. That was his first world.
No, bro. I'm not calling Canelo trash. I'm saying these people have came on here for years saying Canelo's trash, but then when he loses, they say the other guy is the greatest ever for beating a fighter that they've called trash for years.
Yeah, that's true, man. For reals.
Yeah, so if you think Canelo's trash, then why all of a sudden pump everybody up like, oh, Canelo ain't never beat nobody? So then why is it such a good win for Floyd Mayweather when he fought him with a catch weight at 23?
Yeah. They don't like to talk about that.
They don't like to talk about a lot of things, man. They don't like to talk about fucking Clavo being a little bitch. They don't like to talk about Ashy Knuckles looking like a fucking zesty monster around this bitch.
What about Brim?
They don't like to talk about these things.
What about Brim?
They don't like to talk about Brim looking like somebody unmanicured nutsack.
Hey man, like people may think it's hating, but it's keeping it 100. I remember the greats back then. They fought each other, the 4 King era and stuff like that. And we look at Bud's run in 140, 147 compared to the greats back in the day. It doesn't hold the same weight. I'm sorry. 154 mediocre, 147 basic, 140.
But I see it across the board, like not just in boxing. Like I think I guess inflation and the economic world that we live in, money is at the root of all this fucking downfall. Like these guys think they're worth more than they are, and therefore they give us trash fights or give us trash careers and then just run their mouths. And the same thing goes in other sports. Like guys get astronomical fucking contracts and then they still can't deliver a championship to their team, or they can't deliver, performance night in and night out. So, I mean, there has to be a reset at some point. Like, because
I
fans
thought
there's going to be a point where fans are not going to be able to afford to go to these things to be able to pay these people the millions and millions of dollars that they have on contract, because like normal
I
folks
thought
ain't going to be able to pay for that shit.
I thought fighters like Bud and Shakur will lift the sport, will make the sport better.
Yeah.
No, no.
But afterwards, you see that the sport just got worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there has to be a reset.
I gotta do this. I wasn't even gonna do this, but man, he killed him with this one. Brim stands for Bud resides inside me.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, man.
Fuck, poor Brim.
Yo.
Poor Brim, man.
Damn, he just roasted Brim. Brim ain't even up here to fucking laugh at this.
I mean, our only hope is that Boots, I guess, stays within the right mindset. Like, I mean,
Hey,
I guess guys like Boots, Bam.
hey, Luke. Ain't Roy Jones one of your favorite fighters?
He is my favorite fighter of all
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Do Boots? I'm not saying he's one for one, but does he have like that? He cut from the same cloth, like
Well, Boots
the
got to keep proving it to me. I'm not going to give it to him yet. If to be on, he gonna have to show me that he ain't scared of nobody, because guys kind of show me a little bit at one moment and then pull back. I'll give you this: to be a guy that I regard in that same light, you got to be a guy that don't pull back. Like I support David Benavidez, and I think he's an excellent fighter, but he's shown some fear of Jayo Pataya. He has. I don't know if he'll fight him.
yeah
I'm assuming he'll fight him based on his words, but my whole thing is that I'm not gonna put you in a category unless you keep showing me. You got Xander Zayas is a nice step. Now show me another one.
yeah yeah.
He's
It
got
doesn't stop from here.
he's got to keep going in that direction.
And
That exactly.
I feel like fighters get lazy nowadays. Maybe lazy is not the right word, or I can't say it in English. Like they get too comfortable, right?
They
Let's
get
say
complacent. They get
yeah,
complacent.
thank you, complacent. Like Shakur being Teofimo. Okay, and arguably Sandor Martin beat him, but they just didn't give him the nod. What we're gonna see you fight next, Shakur? Like all this stuff, like they beat one guy and they think the world has to give them everything. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
And that's facts. And here's another problem that I have with it is that when you look at things like this, you see a guy like Shakur Stevenson. Whenever there's a fight or something to be made, he's the first guy. Get the contract. I'm ready to make the fight. The moment him and Devin Haney started talking about the fight, the dude, I did the weight and I don't know. I need to get my blood tested and my ass was sore last week. Like it's every excuse after another to why you can't rush in and make a fight. Then when they talk about you and Keisha, he's my brother. We slept on the same couch. We wear the same underwear. We sleep over at Bud's house together. We can't
we
fight each other. Like,
we shared
how many excuses do we need?
we shared a 20-piece McChicken nugget.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Supreme, Steel Mills, them are my brothers. But I'll slap the glasses off Steel Mills and I'll slap the Cuban chain off of my brother Supreme if they put the bag on the table.
Yeah. Hey, Duke, real quick before I forget, the WO president Gustavo, he just announced that they're gonna mandate Haney versus Keyshawn.
I think that's a great move. And here's what's sad. Why did Edgar? Why did it have to be mandated?
Because they wouldn't come to terms, and they're gonna run around circles saying, "Oh, I want this. No, I want that. No, we can't do this because of this or some bullshit." So the only way to do it is to kind of force their hand and saying, "Listen, this is the only way the promoters and the sanctioning bodies are gonna be. They're gonna meet their quota. So you got to do it."
Like it don't even make any sense. Because and even with that, I'm still really skeptical that this fight won't happen.
They're gonna find some back door to not do it and
Yeah,
fight some bullshit and buy some bullshit like number one contender in the division.
It's gonna
that's
be
true.
something, man. And then, but I mean, if it happens, I'm thankful. But you see, Shakur Stevenson don't even want to fight.
No.
And then here's the worst thing: I don't even know who to root for. If Devin Haney wins, him and Shakur Stevenson still not gonna fight. And if Keyshawn wins, Keyshawn ain't fighting his brother. So how do I even get the fights I want, no matter who wins?
You gotta hope for some underdog guy, uppercomer that wants it heavy enough to go in there and shock everyone and win.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let me drop the link for my brother, Fight Sports. And yeah, Shakur Stevenson, I knew he had bitch in his blood when he was crying at the Olympics. The same way I knew Floyd Mayweather had bitch in his blood when he was crying.
I mean, Shakur over here crying on a catch weight with Devin Haney, like go up to 47 and fight. You was over here saying you're gonna fight Conor Ben at 54. Like, bro, now you backpedaling, bro. Stop that backpedaling shit.
Rawa, you know something? I'm glad they mandated this fight for Haney because it seems like Shakur always want to steal fights and stuff like that. Like let Keyshawn try his hand with Devin Haney, but you still got business to handle with O'Shaquie Foster.
That is true.
That's true. That's true. See, the thing about O'Shaquie
Now your schedule is free. You can make that fight.
He just whipped one of Shakur's brothers. Now Haney's gonna probably whip the other brother, and Shakur's gonna have a thought like, who should I fight, this guy or this guy? Which brother should I get back? You know, but he's not gonna fight neither. I don't think he wants O'Shaquie. I don't think he wants Dev. I don't think he wants Ryan, bro. He don't want nobody.
You being the Sufa defender, right? You saw hey, you seen that Rayo knocked out De Los Santos. Ay, bendito, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
He knocked the Mangu out of him, you know?
Yeah, bro. He sent him to the shadow. He said, "No, fuck that shit. I'm getting my leg back." Bro.
And you seen that Shakur reply saying that he's cool fighting Rayo, but he would like to fight Gary Antoine Russell because Gary Antoine Russell
that's what I'm saying.
Bring the best out of him.
He don't want Gary too. Like this guy Shakur is ducking. The motherfucker's a straight ducktail. That dude, yeah, bro. Like he's just, man, he should just retire, bro. I would be happy with that, bro.
You know what I find funny? You know what I find funny is like the same fan base that says, "Oh, pay him what they're worth, pay him whatever the X amount of money, millions of dollars is worth," is the same fans that won't buy the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah,
same dudes be streaming the fight. So look, I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is no racial thing at anybody. I know there was a lot of black fans talking about how they supported Boots Ennis and how they love Boots Ennis and how they love these guys, and then yet they weren't even buying this fight because when they put up an illegal stream, I was in there watching it with them, and I'm like, y'all some hoes. Y'all not even gonna buy this fight. Like this is fucked up,
though, bro. I mean, look, man. Back then, I like Boots. He was supposed to fight. I remember he was in the IBF, rankings too. He was supposed to be next for someone like Spence. The whole Showtime shit just debacle fell. He left. He's doing better with Eddie Hearns than he was with Showtime. Now we're seeing the man get his due, get his respect. Because back then people were shitting on him too,
and I'm not gonna lie,
people that are like clapping that he won. Like y'all motherfuckers were shitting on him before, saying he would get his ass beat by Spence. Like, nah, bro, Boots would have fucked up Spence badly.
And we being honest, who actually went out to buy the fight was the Puerto Rican fans.
That's very true.
I've seen everybody just live streaming, just the reactions and all that stuff, and it was like that's why Latin boxing is always going to be a strong pillar to boxing.
You're 100%. Carlos, I've been around a bunch of Latinos, and they always order the fights of guys they care about. I've always seen them order the Canelo fights. The one, I mean, I've mentioned to them sometimes about the Benavidez fight. Half the time, they don't even know who he is.
Exactly. To go back on Carlos's point, like they I hate to say it, but like they throw shade on us, the Latino community, but like Mexican and Puerto Rican boxers, through bad and good times, have always been there, and their fan base has always been loyal. They'll always fill a stadium for the right guy. I'm not saying everybody, not every Puerto Rican or Mexican fighter, but for the right guys doing the right things, giving the crowd and giving the fans what they want. For the most part, the fans will always be there.
Hey, perfect example. I hate to say it, Canelo and Edgar Berlanga. Hey, man, they went out. Hey, maybe to y'all that was a shitty fight, but to me,
It wasn't a
it was
great fight.
it like
It was the
well,
worst fight.
it was no. I'm just saying to y'all, it wasn't good, but to me and my people, hey man, we in the map right now. You know, we felt part of it, and you know, it was fun
I can't
watching
even
it.
be
And
mad at the fight. The reason why I can't be mad at it is Canelo didn't put in a lot of work in the sport of boxing. And then when you look at it, you see how many fucking, Edgar Berlangas have, Terrence Crawford fought 1 million. So I'm not even going to criticize that fight. And
Can
yeah,
I can I
Canelo's
ask?
fight actually made money.
Yeah.
And
a
hold on, I got
million
my brother Fight Sports talk on here. I didn't even address it. My bad, Fight Sports. Fight Sports,
was
tell me
good.
about Fundora being overrated. Tell me about Boots Ennis and how you think that fight would go. And tell me about Josh Kelly and Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. Talk to me, Fight Sports.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I wish we could get all three of those fights immediately. Um, I think they're all tough. I don't know which is the toughest. And yes, Fundora, he should have never fought Keith Thurman and Rydell Booker, but because of his height and reach, that might be the toughest fight. So, I mean, you asked me IBP about him being overrated. Who's overrating him?
The whole fucking boxing world. Everybody's talking
Okay,
about that he's a great opponent, that he's going to destroy Boots Ennis. I'm going to be honest with
well,
you. A more skilled opponent, it's not about height or reach, to be honest with you. If you don't know how to use it, it's useless. And I'm sorry that you feel that way, but when you look at it, if a guy don't know
well,
what the fuck he's doing,
hang on a second. I hear what you're saying, but he is starting to use his height and reach. He
against
wasn't
who?
before.
Hold on. Against who? Who did he use it against?
Tim Zoo.
Thurman.
Tim Zoo.
Exactly. And Tim Zoo is what defensively?
Not good.
Exactly.
But also,
So
Boots
when you
Ennis
hold
isn't the
on,
best
so when you
defensively.
talk to me about a guy using height and reach, and this is the first time they've been using it, it can't be against somebody who's garbage like Tim Zoo defensively, or it can't be against somebody that's Keith Thurman, who's 1,000-year-old ancient alien mummy.
All right, that's a fair point,
You
but
got
I'll
to
just
be
say,
somebody.
oh,
It was hold on. In fairness, it's the same thing, and it's not to say that Fundora is not a decent fighter. Fundora is a decent fighter. He's a decent quality fighter. I'm not going to take that from him. He's a world champion. I
but
won't take
Nuke,
that. But he's
but Nuke,
not elite. And anybody thinking that he should, if he beats Boots Ennis, that would be an upset. It
but
wouldn't be
Nuke.
because people think he's got the skills to beat Boots Ennis. Anybody that's truly watching this, Fundora is going to get stopped.
But Nuke, I can make an
okay. Well, I
argument.
would. Well, can I?
Go ahead, fight for my fault. My
Yeah,
fault.
I only got a few minutes with you guys. My bad, but I agree. IBP. I'm not saying I'd pick Fundora to win. I just say they're all good fights.
I
I
agree. I
agree.
agree.
There's
We're
definitely
on the same page. We're on the same page.
yeah. There's definitely okay. There's definitely people overrating Fundora, but every name fighter gets overrated to some extent. So I agree. I think the toughest fight is Ortiz because Ortiz can box and he's got power and because of the history,
Um,
that's the fight I want to see.
I
I
mean,
think Josh Kelly is a very tough fight because Kelly, first of all, I definitely think Kelly takes
Nah,
Boots' power
nah,
because he. All right,
nah. I don't think.
Kelly got up from Murtazaliev, who definitely hits harder than Boots,
He
and
also dropped Murtazaliev, I believe.
exactly he did flash
yeah.
knockdown, but still he did it with foot speed, and he's
He
definitely a
did a
better
lot of
boxer
clinching
than
though.
Xander Zayas. So I think I think they're all good fights. The fight I want to see is Ortiz because of the history and stylistically, I'd probably favor Boots, but it's a great fight. Kelly can box. Fundora's awkward. They're all good fights.
They,
So
they,
Yeah,
they
they're
are.
all
yeah,
good.
They are. But I'm sorry, Virgil, at this point, if he wants that Boots fight, especially what happened the last time they tried to negotiate, Virgil need to go get that belt off Fundora, who's finna fight
For
another two.
real. For real. Well, Fundora's already lined up with a fight with some
Eh,
undefeated
You
Yeah,
nobody.
know,
so
So,
so
you know,
Virgil
yeah,
you
needs
he's
to
know,
got
try
a
to
he
get that
yeah.
belt off
Fundora's
him
got a
because if he
mandatory.
don't, Boots is gonna end up fighting Kelly and then Fundora, and then Virgil's just gonna be left out in the cold. Because what the fuck are you gonna be doing while he's fighting those guys?
well,
but
he
Well,
gonna
what do
go
you
I
take
guys
can
it as
think?
a
say
tune-up. He
what
gonna
I
get
can
a
say.
tomato
The
can.
problem with Fundora is that people don't keep it real. People can criticize Top Rank, be like, "Oh, Top Rank diet," but what about PBC?
They're
Their
trash.
diet is way
Yeah.
worse.
Well, actually, I spoke to Rick Glazer the other day, and he said he thinks. I asked him, could Fundora get out of the PBC protection program, and he said yes, because essentially PBC's falling apart. We're seeing it with Ellaby and Heyman and Mayweather and Tank Davis. So if Fundora can get out of the PBC, whatever, then that fight could be next. And yeah, if Ortiz and De La Hoya keep beefing, then that fight's screwed. But
I,
shouldn't De La Hoya want the fight? Because after Zurdo got thumped by Benavidez, he needs a champion,
He
and
does,
he's
he
but
does.
got
hey,
But
one.
I got to
fight
respond to
sport.
that. I got to
But
respond
like
to Rick Glacier. He cannot be taken as a credible
seriously,
source
no.
for the simple fact that Rick Glacier is a hater of fighters. Like he
Yep.
picks and chooses what fighters
He's
he likes
biased.
and
He's
what fighters
biased.
he hates. He's not legitimate.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, just the fight sport. Like at this point, like I mean, I'm looking at it, I guess, from a different angle or my perspective. At this point, Virgil Virgil has to do whatever fucking possible to stay active, to stay busy. That either one route is fight every fucking top contender in any fucking sanctioning body and just start taking names out, regardless of the money. You got to bite the bullet, regardless of the money, or you got to run your fucking mouth and pressure Fundora into the fight. Because I guarantee you, if you run your mouth long enough in this era that we live in, with social media the way it is and whatever the fuck it is, streaming, if you run your mouth loud enough, I guarantee you promoters will be like, oh shit, he's running his
Agree.
mouth. He's running his mouth loud enough. It's building, it's building an aura. It's building the fight. We can make this into a bigger fight. The other fight would get pushed aside, and they would tell Fundora, listen, we can make some fucking money. You need to accept this fight.
And let me say this. My brother says Fundora beats everyone at 154. The only thing Fundora beating at 154 is dick. That's it. Because he ain't beating Boots Ennis. So I'm sorry, my brother. I can't give you that. And my brother, the Gooch, says, shout out to round two in the building. Shout out to round two, everybody.
Shout out to round two.
On too.
And then my brother Remy says, I can see Shakur accepting Rayo's call up. I can see Shakur Stevenson
Uh,
accepting anybody that's not a threat to his O.
I think Shakur was congratulating Rayo because Rayo knocked out Edwin de los Santos. He got his revenge, but it's also it kind of like not erases, but like kind of like makes people forget the terrible fight he had with de los Santos, Shakur.
Oh my gosh. I got to get an answer from you guys on this one. My brother Mike Rodriguez, shout out to you, Mike. He says, you think Fundora will quit like Xander did, Nuke? I don't think so. Do you guys think Xander's eyes quit, first of all? And two, if he did quit, in your opinion, do you think Fundora would do it? I want to go to you, Carlos. Do you think Xander quit, or do you think that he just got stopped? What do you think happened, and do you think Fundora would ever quit?
This is a very controversy. Uh, the did he quit? Did he not quit? And it's tough to like change the minds of people that what they seen because let me talk you how it is, man. Some Puerto Ricans, not all, not Tito Trinidad, but the Cotos, the Danny Garcia, they're known to do the Puerto Rican knee. You know what I mean? And when they see that, they think it's like, oh, he's quitting. He doesn't want to because people want to see a vicious knockout like But Xander getting dropped multiple times. His corner is there to protect him. In my opinion, he didn't quit. He just known that he gave all that he can, and he just couldn't. He's 23. He has a long career ahead of him, but I can see why people think he quit because it didn't look as a vicious knockout that you you know how people should like get destroyed right away because Xander didn't even got cut. He just got bruised up. I don't think he bleed for real. And I was
Yeah,
surprised.
it's not like he was
I was,
taking a real, truly beating where his eyes were closed and shit. He's got dropped plenty times, and I think the punching power of Boots, where I felt like, yeah, this could happen, and the punching power of Boots was gonna be too much, and
but
it
also,
clearly
but
was.
also round one, the I forgot who's the ref. He did went to the corner and say, if I don't see you, protecting yourself, I'm going to stop the fight. So the the corner threw the towel. In my opinion, he didn't
Yeah,
quit. I can see why people think he
I mean,
quit
he's
because
still young.
he
He can
didn't look
come
so
back.
battered. That's why, and they think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
could
yeah. It's not like
continue on.
like you said. Look at his face. He wasn't like fucking bleeding and shit. He wasn't fucked up like that. It wasn't like Boots was putting in work and making his eyes close shut and shit like that. No, he just got caught a couple of times clean, and then he he caught fucking Boots too. You know, Boots looked like he was in trouble that third round. It looked like it could have been over for him, but Boots, finally faced adversity and did what he did. Um, Xander, he'll be back. We've seen some of the greats from back then quit or get stopped, and then later on they come
Oh,
back in different ways.
and
Well,
that's another
I
thing.
mean,
And
That's an,
in fairness, in fairness, Edgar, we've seen Tank Davis quit. It just wasn't called to quit.
oh,
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, the rules got bent a little there, you know. Reality stopped for some people.
That's how
And
you know they play favorites, bro.
and
nah,
Yeah.
it
and,
was it
and
was
then
the
Devin
referee,
Haney
bro.
threw
It's
shots
the referee
about
getting.
how real quick. Devin Haney threw shots against Zayas. Be like, oh, I went 12 with Ryan Garcia, and I turned into Albert and the Chipmunks, and I sued him afterwards. Like, what are you like? You know what I mean? Like, you don't
See,
That's
get
not a
props
win.
for that.
this is the problem with Devin Haney. Anybody he gets into an argument with, he wants to take a lawsuit. Don't like you can't just sue everybody, man. That's the problem. That's why nobody likes him. And the dude's a hoe. He got bitch in his blood. Nobody want to pay. He thinks he lives in some universe where he thinks he's a superstar. Nobody knows you,
Yeah,
bro.
he's not even a twinkle in the sky, bro. He's not.
Bro, when I seen that picture from them Diddy parties with him, I already knew. I was like, okay, now that all makes
Oh,
sense. He did anything
oh,
for fame, bro. He would do
oh man,
anything for fame, bro.
that's
Yo,
crazy,
he'll do
man.
anything for money.
And look to all the listeners out there. If you think I'm lying, Google Devin Haney, Diddy, and the photos will come up. He
You
was
don't
Oh,
at
make
the
it no
bro.
Diddy
better.
parties with
Weren't
his
they both
shirt off
shirtless on the
in the
pool?
pool, chilling. If you got a
And
picture with Diddy in the pool and your shirt off, I already know you were getting fed to Glizzy all
you,
night.
you got to add the part that in the photo, Diddy was biting his lips.
Yeah, and that's even worse. Like, dude would have biting his lip. I slapped the shit out of him. What the fuck you doing? Don't bite your lips in a photo with me. Fuck wrong with you? See,
That
that's
was
how
just
you know he didn't have no respect for Devin Haney, because even though Diddy's not a boxer, he knew that one punch could still stop him.
that was just the preview to what was coming, bro.
That's when Devin Haney lost his first O.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he needed to learn the Diddy technique to get that fluke ass win with Lomachenko.
That's why he's so good at fucking,
The
just
clinching.
hugging, the clinching and the
Yeah,
hugging, bro. He's used to it.
yeah.
The Gooch says Samson. He says Samson will fuck up the negotiations. Fundora will go to 160 and fight for the belt. Adamas will vacate, and Virgil will get an email title. If that
I can
happens, then
I can
that's
see
the
that
only way
happening.
you can secure the Boots Ennis undisputed run there, and then that'll be great. And here's the problem that I have with people all over social media. And I wanted to reference this with Edgar first, and then Carlos. Is that you remember after the Boots wins, and everybody talks about what was it, the third round where Boots was like looking stunned, and Xander's eyes had a great round, great performance, and he caught Boots,
Yeah, round of the
and
year type of
and and,
performance
and
between the two.
everybody was like, "Oh, this means Bud would have won. This means Bud would have won." And I'm like, did we not see Bud get dropped by fucking Mean Machine?
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
Camelot, whatever his name is.
Like what are we talking about? And then they say,
I mean,
well, Mean Machine's not a puncher. I'm like, you realize Xander Zayas is bigger than him at a higher weight class. Like, it's
we
like
even
motherfuckers don't understand boxing.
didn't he got put in a stanky leg by Gamboa, a midget?
yeah, he did as well. Yes.
Exactly. And Bud Crawford is and out of him and his team's own words, a natural 68-pound fighter. So if you're doing a stanky leg at the 135 and fucking 147, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
Like, like,
And to
like, it does, like that don't automatically mean. And then Boots didn't even hit the canvas. You did, bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to go back, to go back to that other point, Nuke. Like, I don't think that Zayas quit, but and to me, I think it was a good fight. Like, I liked it while it lasted, and like they said, Zayas Xander didn't get cut up or he wasn't getting obliterated. But I think what ultimately ended up happening is his corner made the decision that it wasn't worth it anymore. I think he was willing to continue, but he knew at that point when he looked over or at that final knockdown, he knew at that point that he was outmatched. Like he could have kept going down that road, and maybe a miracle shot to put Boots out or down long enough, but he realized he was outmatched and that it was just going to get progressively worse for him.
When I'm watching the fight, and I've seen Xander, especially in the first round, and I've seen how energetic he was and how aggressive he was being, I immediately knew this is a bad game plan.
Thank you.
He's gonna run into something.
I was just gonna say that I have to say to the Xander Zayas team, like, what was his game plan? Y'all was talking about game plan. I thought originally I had Boots winning by majority decision. Why? I thought you was gonna fight in the back foot, Xander Zayas, but you made it too easy for Boots. You got a big old head. Pause. And he's just gonna get bing, 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 all those 7 rounds, and it's something that they have to go back to the drawing board. But I just feel like they missed the mark because you're not a power puncher. You're not known of you're not known to having power. I thought you was gonna box on the back foot, control, hit to the body, make it a chest match.
Look. This is like, and I hate to keep giving you guys these comparisons. Let's say I've been knocking off fat chicks for years.
Here you go.
And I've been busting them down, and I've been putting on great performance against them. But then as soon as I get a baddie in front of me, I try to do something crazy and bust quick. You can't go against what's made you great all these years. Stick to who you are. Fight within yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you with Xander Zayas. He's a very, very talented fighter because I'm telling you, he was fast in the ring. He was good. He was landing shots. I think Xander Zayas is hell for anybody, and I think that's the reason why Fundora didn't even want to fight him. And I'm going to tell you this, Xander Zayas, if you're listening somewhere, anywhere, understand this one thing. You got the potential to still be extremely special. You got a lot of skills. The only thing you're missing is you need another voice in your corner. Because whoever the fuck didn't see, somebody should have been fired off that performance. Because if they didn't see what I saw, then what the fuck were they there for? If me and Carlos see this, then you need to bring us in the camp because they need to be fired.
Yeah. Like I saw this shit from a mile away. I'm like, first round, I'm like, yep, this shit's OV. And it's like, and I give him credit because he went out like trying to be his proud roots of previous Puerto Rican boxers before him. But it's like, you got to make your own path. I'm sorry. And this is a message to any Puerto Rican boxer out there, young, coming up. If you're not born with the talents or born with the power or the left hook that has Tito or what, just like Cotto or this and that, that's why many Puerto Rican fighters don't reach that top because they just gas out and they just lose. You gotta like have it something that works best for you.
Real Talk Combat would come on here all the time, and me and him had a few heart-to-heart talks in private. And he would tell me, he said he knows he's ugly. He knows he ain't out there getting bitches like that. He knows this. And he says for him to be successful in life, he got to go get this bread. And I said, that's the only saving grace. If you get this bread, the looks don't matter.
That's right.
Right.
The looks don't matter.
Right.
Seen shit like
that's right.
You know,
he got to understand that. Oh, and let me read this from my brother Mike Rodriguez. He says, no, Fundora Ortiz got to fight Boots. And I'm no hater. Boots is a beast, but those fights will be different and way tougher than Xander was for Boots, bro. I respect your opinion. And look, I respect Mike Rodriguez. He's my boy. He's been on here for a long time. I respectfully disagree, Mike. I'm gonna tell you why. Is that I think both of those guys got more pop potentially than Xander. But with that being said, I think Boots fights a different fight against those guys. I think Boots is smart enough to know that when you fight a Virgil Ortiz, you got to be more tactical because his power is truly elite.
Exactly.
I mean,
only an idiot would think that Boots would go in there, and the reason to go in there and throwing so many shots trying to knock out Virgil early. I don't think that's the game plan.
When Boots felt Xander's power, that's why he can get in the kitchen and fight like that. You know, because he's like, oh, you don't got nothing for me.
Did we forget? You know what we forgot?
Guys, Boots, when he's close up, and I've seen it, he's get hits a lot, guys. He does. He really does. Especially in the pocket. So Fundora, he could do something, but again, this is a guy at Fundora who got knocked out by Mendoza.
And not only did he get knocked out by Mendoza, but when people talk about like Fight Sports came on here, but he's been using his reach lately. Yeah, against garbage truck men.
Yeah, I mean, look.
No, hold on. If Fundora is in the ring fighting guys who's built like Supreme, they're not going to put up no resistance, bro. They're not putting up no resistance for you. You gotta really go in. If you fight, if Fundora's in there fighting dudes like Keith Thurman with the same hairline as Steel Mills, they're not putting up no fucking defense against you, bro. It's easy to look good against those guys.
I mean, look.
Hey,
this
boys.
is what happened.
Hey, did we forget?
Virgil, I feel like Virgil would lose because Virgil, we've seen him get dropped by fucking that one dude Boachuk. And look where Boachuk, that motherfucker just got knocked out by a fucking journeyman and Shane Mosley Jr. And then we look at Fundora. Who the fuck has Fundora fought? He's fighting a nobody next. The fight before that was an old, out of prime Keith Thurman. I mean, this isn't a Keith Thurman that was 2016. This is a 2026 Keith Thurman. And to Keith Thurman, to put that point in, Keith Thurman's last 2 wins were guys who got stopped at one, knocked out. Like Barrios and that other dude, Brock Jarvis. Those guys got knocked out at 140, and Thurman beats them. So
hold on. I got to do this. My brother Mike Rodriguez responded, says, Nuke, all love and respect for you, my brother, but Boots gets hit. He ain't no Shakur Stevenson, bro. He going to go to war with Virgil and Fundora. Bro, he moves offensive minded. So let's think about it like this. This is why Boots gets a lot of credit. But a guy's only going to show you what he needs to show you. But let me just take your point of view. Let's say Boots goes in there and he says, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and I'm going to move offensive minded. It's a very good chance he's going to get hit with some things and he's going to be in a bad position. I agree. Now, the problem that we have here is what happened when Virgil Ortiz fought Israel Madrimov. Madrimov didn't even fight Virgil Ortiz the same way he fought Terrence Crawford.
Nope.
You have to understand, guys adapt to the guy that's in front of them.
Exactly. Boxing is like a game of chess. You got to know your opponent, And like I said, Zayas is not known to have crazy power. He's not known to be heavy-handed. He's not known for that. And Boots, he felt like he could throw so many punches, and he did throw so many punches. And I feel like that third round, he got trigger happy, and he got caught something that he didn't thought Zayas had enough to have him wobbly. I don't think he will make.
Carlos, think about it like this. If you're Boots and you got a certain amount of power, you say, if I really press this guy, I could get him out of there in less than 8 rounds. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to take some punishment to get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm willing to take that punishment if I know the guy's not a massive puncher. But if the guy's a massive puncher, you're gonna get caught too many times. Boots is not a stupid fighter. If he was dumb like that, he would have already got his ass kicked at some point. The guy is smarter than that. He's gonna go in there and fight Virgil tactically, break him down round by round, and then it's gonna be like, okay. And I'm telling you,
the tempo will be different.
Completely different. But Sebastian Fundora, mark my words, that's Virgil Ortiz's easiest fight. His easiest fight.
Yeah,
and that's if Fundora fights him. I think Fundora's going to duck and go to 160.
If Fundora has slow feet, his feet is slow.
All they talk about is Gumby arms and legs. Like, bro, you can get him. He's already been got. Like, stop talking about him like he's unbeatable. And then, I'm sorry, was Israel Madrimov Shakur Stevenson? Because he didn't get laid down in that fight.
And like what Boo said, it's not the punches. I forgot he said it's the punches that you don't see that hurt you.
Correct.
And I bet you, and I bet you Fundora's gonna get hit by something that he's not gonna see with his tall ass, and he's gonna go timber. Because that's the same thing what happened with Mendoza did to him.
Or they're just going to protect him, and he's going to move up in weight. And as far as Virgil's a legitimate threat, but Virgil's sitting on the sideline.
Yeah,
like in my point of view,
for a minute now, man.
In my point of view, going back to what Mike has been saying, Mike Rodriguez, like, yeah, I believe Boots takes Fundora out. I don't think that would be a very competitive fight. I just don't think so. Like, I think Boots has shown enough to where he can put him out. But in a Virgil Boots fight, I would go 50-50, or I would give a slight edge to Virgil. That's my point of view.
Hold on. Let me drop this one. Ricardo Ricardo says you have to be brain dead if you think a 6'5" junior middleweight with incredible conditioning isn't a threat to everyone in the division. The problem that you have is this junior middleweight has no defense.
Yeah,
Has poor
Fundora,
footwork,
bro, he
and is
does get hit
incredibly
too.
slow. He's not going to be able to. Boot speed is going to be like lightning, and he's going to hit this guy in angles and directions that he's not seeing coming. It's going to be his easiest fight, bro. You're talking about this guy trying to land a lucky punch. It's very different from a guy going in there that's going to style.
Listen,
Well,
if
yeah,
Tenzu,
he could have
if
defense.
Tenzu,
He could have defense if he actually used that 6'5" frame,
Right.
that reach. If he actually used the reach and the height to his advantage, then he could have defense. But he doesn't use it to his advantage.
listen,
Even if he tried
Tenzu,
today to use the height and reach to his advantage, he's going to need multiple camps and multiple fights to learn that, and he's going to need it against quality opposition.
Right.
if Tenzu and Erickson Lubin can connect on Fundora, what the fuck Bruce Ennis is gonna do?
And they're talking about fucking Tim Tszyu and Erickson the Hammer Lubin.
Oh
Come
my
on, bro.
gosh.
Like, it's like they don't even watch Fundora's career. They just see he's tall.
It's that PBC diet, man. I'm telling you.
That height don't mean shit.
That shit
It don't mean
shit.
a motherfucking thing. You guys got to stop with that height.
Noob, they forgot about prime Mike Tyson taking out fucking taller guys than him and beating the shit out of them.
Hold on, man. Hold on. He wanted, bro. You got to stop clapping back because Royal Ricardo, you my boy. I don't want to body bag you. So now I got to body bag you again.
Bro, I just talked about that.
Oh my God. No,
he
went that.
he just made it easy, bro.
Oh,
you can't
man.
come in here and say that. Did he not use his height against Keith Thurman? Who the fuck is Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman's
like I
old
said,
and
dude, the
fucked
guy-
up. He didn't do this against a prime Thurman. He did this against a terrible Thurman. Thurman has literally been out of the ring forever. He's trash, had a bunch of injuries. You're talking about like Thurman is one of the top guys in the division.
We talking about Thurman that got dropped by an old Pacquiao.
They thinking it's 2016 Thurman, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is not 2016 Thurman. It's 2026 Thurman, bro. Like, we gotta stop this.
I tell you what, Ricardo. Show me a top fighter at 154 that Fundora uses height and reach advantage against. And when I'm talking about a top fighter, I'm talking about a guy with quality defense. You can't name one because he's never done it. and that's the sad thing about it. Salute to my brother Jay Roses 67. He said, just wanted to show love for some great news from Family Court today. Hey man, salute to you, man. I'm happy everything went great at Family Court, man. You know, I and look, if you slapped her, I hope you got away with it. Salute to you, my brother.
Hey man, salute to you, bro. I'm glad that's just going good for you.
Congrats,
bro.
congrats,
like
bro.
That.
That's my brother.
Yeah, Family Court, man. That shit. Oof.
He said his ex tried to ruin him. Yeah, every ex be just like fucked up, man. They be fucking haters, man. They hate to see you happy, hate to see you win. And like, you know, you need to buy you some spray. It's called that bitch be gone spray. Get you some. Because these women out here be acting crazy, man.
Oh, man.
Crazy, man.
Hold on,
we got one more. Jules, my brother, he says Fundora uses reach in his last fight. He used it to a certain extent against Tszyu. Him and his trainer have talked about changing styles and stop engaging on the inside against low-tier opposition defensively. Keith Thurman's 1,000,000 years old, and Tim Tszyu has no defense. You're gonna if you fighting a guy built like Supreme, your defense and reach and all that is gonna look great. Your range, if you find a guy with Steel Mill's hairline, it's gonna be easy, bro. You're gonna have to do that against a guy that can really fucking fight. A guy that's in his prime. If Fundora fought Virgil right now, he's in trouble because he can't just. Virgil's gonna blow through all this shit. And Boots is too fast. Virgil too strong. Boots is too fast. I'm sorry. There's a reason why Fundora ain't fought neither one of these dudes, and he probably won't ever fight either one unless he gets paid something crazy.
When Virgil pawed the fist of Lubin down and he hit him, I'm like, yo, this dude different. Because it's like you gotta have a certain IQ to know that I'm just gonna rip his fist down and just hit him with a clear shot. And boom, we done.
So, bend over, you tripping. Sebastian Fundora. Mark, fuck it, I don't got to go on a rant. Sebastian Fundora is going to be Boots' easiest fight. He gets stopped in 5 rounds. And then, I mean, he might get stopped in 3. And y'all gonna be
Bro,
like, "Damn, I can't believe he did it to Sebastian Fundora." I
that's
said that
kind of
height
like
don't
a
mean shit,
fantasy
bitch.
matchup, though, bro.
Yeah,
That's if
man.
he takes the fight. Don't forget,
Yeah,
Sebastian Fundora ducked Xander Zayas. If he's scared of Zayas, you mean to tell me, oh, I ain't getting there with boots. You see what just happened?
Exactly.
I know Fundora could. I mean, Fundora and Zayas would have been more.
They're gonna have.
Um,
They're gonna have.
but
That's true.
he didn't want the. He dropped the belt, bro. You just won a belt, and then you dropped it because you wanted no smoke from the Puerto Rican, bro. Like that just shows you. Yeah,
He's
bro.
hypocritical because at the end of the day, he when he dropped the belts, he's like, "Oh, I just like the WC. I like the WC. I like the green belt." And
Yeah,
then
bro. Like,
after he stopped from Noro, now he think about unifying. Now he think about undisputed. Like what? You had two of the belts, and now you back to one, and now you want to,
yeah, man.
man. Listen,
That
man.
Fundora, yeah, man. See, Fundora, look. That's the PBC way. He got his
We just
manager scammed, and
I can't
they
trust
doing shit,
nobody.
you know.
I can't trust nobody built like a Laffy Taffy, man. I just can't.
Look, I can't trust nobody with Steel Mill's hairline, looking like a Stephen A. Smith.
Oh no, no,
Damn.
I'm
oh
going
man.
in on you, Mills.
Well,
Fuck.
Shit, what's Mills
I'm
doing right now?
excited.
Watching
Hey,
Bud fucking fights.
hey, I'm excited this week though. I just got a crazy upgrade this Saturday. I'm gonna be out watching the fight live, and Abdullah Mason versus Albert Bell. Oh man, that's gonna be a great
Yeah,
fight.
That's
that's
gonna be a
right.
great scrap, man. Quick predictions. Anthony Baller says Mexico versus Ecuador. Who wins right now? Everybody on the panel. What you guys got?
Mexico.
I mean, this is a Mexican dominant chat, so they're gonna pick Mexico.
Who are you picking, Carlos?
Who I'm
Ecuador,
picking? Ooh, you putting me on the spot now.
South America versus North America. Who you guys got?
Oh, I thought
Yo,
I was waiting for Carlos. I was waiting for
wait,
Carlos.
wait. The
going with the
real
upset.
question is this: guys.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Ecuador. I don't care.
Uh,
I'm going with the upset.
Chill,
all right,
Carlos.
look. The real
Chill,
question
bro.
is
I'm
this,
going with the
guys. The real
upset.
question
I should
is
put money on
Benavidez
that
gonna
today.
root for?
Fuck
Who's
it, I'm
taking
gonna
And
the?
rock with Mexico on this one, man.
Hey, wait. So who's the Mexican Cookie Monster gonna root for?
Oh, he,
Oh, that's a good one. He's both
nah,
Ecuadorian and Mexican. Yeah.
I
he's
saw a
fucked.
picture of I saw a picture of him rocking the Mexican jersey because he's trying to win that fan base. But like Noob said, half of us or half the Mexican base don't know who the fuck he is.
Dude,
In any case, yeah,
I
Mexico
know
should
he should
win.
just be rocking the
Mexico is
Ecuador and try to have the
yeah, he
Ecuadorian
should.
fans.
that
He
game is
should.
gonna be so lit because I know the fans are gonna be fighting each other, bro. It's gonna be
Nah.
fighting.
But
Yes, I already see
Mexico should
videos.
win. I mean, if you guys go on any of the betting sites, if you want to put like $5 or $10 on Ecuador, the underdog, and if somehow they pull it off, you get a little bit of money. It's fucking like as for me, like my parlays got fucked as soon as Germany got kicked, bro. Like
And
I put
Oh
money on the
yeah,
favorites.
Germany got fucked.
I put money on the heavy favorites because I'm like, yeah, those should play out the way it should play out. I'm gonna make a little bit of money, but I got fucked as soon as Germany got kicked, bro.
Listen,
I was like, I was pissed, bro.
I'm
I
not
was
the
pissed.
biggest. I'm not the biggest soccer guy, you know, but I only got one team that I'm rooting for. I know if I mention this team, everybody will be like, this and that. But he's the GOAT. I'm rooting for Argentina, man.
Oh, this
That's my
dude.
team. See, I
That's why
knew it.
you.
I
That's
knew
what
it.
that's why you think LeBron is the fucking greatest thing ever, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, hey, he's leaving LA though. Let's go. Where are we going,
Oh yeah,
LeBron?
he's
I'm
leaving
going where you
LA.
going. Where we
Jesus
going?
Christ.
You
hold
coming
on,
back
who's the
home?
LeBron fan here? Is that you, Carlos?
That's
Yeah.
right.
What's so
Man,
bad
Carlos,
about
man, you
that?
lost me, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm
You
gonna say
don't
this
you never
respectfully,
lived,
bro.
but you
Respectfully,
didn't
fuck
live
LeBron.
how I live. Okay, but you never lived how I live.
Oh yeah, Cleveland fan, yeah.
You got
No,
this
but
city wasn't shit.
Noob,
You know how depressing that shit is.
he grew up in Cleveland. That's why he became a LeBron super fan, but he still rocks Jordans. Fucking make it make sense. Make
Hey
it make
man,
sense.
And here's the problem, Carlos.
if,
Here's the problem, Carlos. If I was from Cleveland and I had to watch the Browns and the Cavs, I would have got the fuck out of there a long time ago, bro.
hey, don't for, hey, hey,
I'm
hey,
not
hey,
doing it,
hey,
bro.
look, don't forget about the Indians. Oh wait, Guardians.
Bro,
Fuck.
you could at least move to Cincinnati and got with the Bengals or some shit, bro.
No, man, fuck Cincinnati, man. You know, I'm glad the Bengals lost. I'm glad the Bengals lost against the Rams because I'm like, there's only one team that deserves the championship. It's Browns, not no
Bro,
Cincinnati.
Carlos, bro, you and me and our kids are gonna be fucking dead before the Browns win a championship, bro.
What should I put like a what is that shit that Nickelodeon used to do where they put it in the ground and they open it in so many years? What's that called? A time
A time
capsule?
A
capsule.
time capsule, bro.
Should I put a time capsule of like my notes and dreams and
Yeah, bro. It's
sorrows?
gonna be 100 years before they win a fucking championship. They'll
And
win when
In,
the
just
in
put
NFL don't
fairness,
exist no more.
Cleveland is a disaster sports wise, bro. With this shit, man. I
Hey,
just
bro,
can't watch any of that shit,
bro,
bro.
I thought, man, when the Cavs won 2016, it was like a movie, and I thought the Indians was gonna pull it off against the Cubs. I mean, right, and the Chicago Cubs, man, but they lost, man. They fucking lost, and they got rid of Lindor, and I'm like, man, fuck this team. I don't go fuck with them.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. This I was talking to Brim the other day, man, and he was messaging me, and he was like, "Yo, Nuke, I got two bitches. I'm fucking on them both, and all of this." And I'm like, "Bro, you don't have to reach out to me, lying on your dick. I already know you can't get no bitches. I don't know why he does that shit. Like, bro, if you got two bitches, I wouldn't be on the phone with me. What's wrong with you? He don't even I don't understand the way Brim is.
Brim is he puts on the cape and he gotta save the damsel of the distress, no matter what, man.
I mean, and look, man, Brim is a trick, bro.
Where is Brim, man? Hey, listen, I'd rather be a Cleveland fan than an Arkansas fan any day of the
Shit,
week, year.
I'd rather be a Cleveland fan than walk around in them tight ass jeans that Clavo be wearing.
Hey, Clavo, I need some Cayman boots, some Cayman boots. Because boots just put hands on Zayas. I need to put some crocodile boots, something like that, man. I like those. Them shit's expensive. Them shit's like, man, Crocodile Dundee had to kill them or something.
I mean, look, Clavo looks Clavo looks like my local paletero.
I need one of those, bro. I need one of those. I don't got paleteros by me.
Park Street said to drop the link, Luke.
I got you, Park. My brother, shout out to my brother Park Street, man. Park, you a real one, bro.
Hey, Park from Philly?
Dudes out here.
He's from
Philly?
Pennsylvania, but I don't think he's from Philly.
Oh, wait, Luke. Yeah, you a Philly fan? I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm definitely got to fly out there this year.
But ain't you from Texas? How did that work out?
Say, man, I got connections that reach all the way to.
So you guys can't talk shit to me if I'm a LeBron fan. If I go to South Beach, if I go to LA, if I go, let's say, to the Warriors now, like you can't get mad at me.
That's very different, though. I'm not following a person across the country. Yeah. I'm rooting for a team from day one. I'm not just following. Like, that's like me following round one around the country. I know round one is bitch made. I don't fuck with him like that.
Yeah, man, LeBron, I'm glad he's leaving LA. He made the Lakers, he's not my favorite cup of tea. That's why. It's like watching fucking a Shakur fight or something, you know?
I didn't know he was leaving LA. So wait, he's going to leave his kid there?
Yeah, Bronny signed with the Lakers. Yeah, Bronny stayed with the Lakers. LeBron's leaving. We'll see. Either he goes to Miami with Giannis and Bam.
Hold on. LeBron's son is still with the Lakers?
Yeah.
So why they keeping the trash?
For reals.
They hoping he could become somebody.
Shit, man, I think Steel Mills' hairline could be LeBron James.
Yo, Skino. Nah, I got a little roach.
Where's Steel Mills at, man? Steel Mills gets
All I got to say is I just got out the gym.
Shows respect to Cleveland, man.
Why my boy Boots put foots and boots on the Bulls ender?
Talk your shit.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I thought I was watching Dora the Explorer.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, you're horrible.
Hey, there was boots everywhere.
Yeah.
That motherfucker looked like Puss in Boots. He was just fucking shit up.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I know a lot of us talk this boxing shit, but I really be in the ring. I really be, you know what I'm saying? Clive be seeing my work. But bro, the first bell, this nigga landed 3 jabs back to back. I was like, bro, he already got the jab working. He already know the distance, and his timing is on point already. I was like, it's not going to be a long night, bro. It's not going to be a long night. And the one thing about Boots,
Bruh.
Boots started getting lazy, and Xander started throwing a simple 1-2. He was throwing the jab to the chest, right at the bottom of the solar plex, and he got used to Boots in that southpaw position. And I was like, Boots, switch back to orthodox because he's getting used. He's getting used to that shit. And you know, he wanted to bang it out. He wanted to beat Xander at his game because he was moving up, and Xander was supposedly the bigger guy. And you know, Boots got that chin. He got that dog in him. And he said, I'm not going to switch it up. I'm not making no adjustments. I'm going to beat you at your game doing what you do best. And yeah, bro, that shit was spectacular.
Money's well spent, man. Money well spent.
Hold on, Park. I've been getting a lot of fanboys talking about how Sebastian Fundora is the guy to beat Boots, and he's this and this and this. They've been on that brim time. And why these fans on that brim time, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why.
Fundora's going to get knocked the fuck out by Boots, bro.
Fundora ain't going to fight this guy. What we talking about?
He doesn't. Fundora doesn't have the box. See, Fundora is going to have to outbox Boots. He's not going to be able to outfight him. And we know that Fundora is not going to be able to outbox Boots. Now, don't get me wrong. Fundora has been stepping up his boxing. He's been utilizing his jab. He's been utilizing his reach. So I'll give him credit where it's due. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Boots is level above these niggas, bro. The only I don't see nobody really giving Boots no issues. I think Victor Ortiz will do a little better than these guys, but we've seen him drop 3 times in one fight. And
that's true.
I'm sorry. I don't think that none of these dudes can. The only dude that I think that can beat him for real, and it's not right now because he's been inactive for like 3 or 4 years. But the only dude that I think that could go toe to toe with him and really put Boots to work and possibly drop Boots is Jamel Charlo.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, because Jamel Charlo is a boxer.
Tony Harrison.
Jamel Charlo, the active one.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. An active Charlo gives him a run for his money.
If you want to go in the time machine, Parkshoot, we can do that.
Hey, what's up, Brim? Hey, Brim.
Time machines don't exist, Brim.
I'm going to work early, so I didn't know you was going live. So I said, let me go pull up real quick. I saw it, so I said, let me pull up real quick. But listen, I don't know why we talking about Fundora and Boots. We forgot when you got Samsung behind you, you got the best protection in the game.
That's facts.
Yeah,
that's
when
facts.
it comes to Fundora, you're right.
It ain't just Fundora.
Oh, here we go.
It ain't.
It's fine. What belt does Fundora have?
Bro, you get a pattern. You see a pattern, bro. You can choose this if you want.
Hey, Brim, what belt does Fundora have?
The WBA.
WBA, okay. Now, who is the other champion? Is it Josh Kelly?
Yeah, Josh Kelly.
Yes, the WBC.
But see, this is a problem that I have. This is a problem that I have, right? This is the problem that I have. How the fuck is Victor Ortiz the so-called #1 guy but don't got a belt?
He ain't the #1 guy. They say he's #2, but that's all.
I'm just talking about just in that top 3 range. Normally, the top 3 or 4 guys are the champions. But how is he in that top but ain't a champion?
I mean, because Josh Kelly got an upset win. I mean, are we going to really rate Josh Kelly over Virgil? To be honest,
yes.
Even though he got a belt.
Yes,
he got a better win than Virgil.
Hold on.
I'm not going to argue this with y'all. This ain't something.
Isn't the guy that Josh Kelly beat? Hold on. Isn't the guy that Josh Kelly beat? Ain't that the nigga that dropped Virgil Ortiz 3 times? Or am I mistaken?
No, that's Boychuk. That's Boychuk.
Oh, that was Boychuk that dropped it.
Yeah. But
okay.
WBC, my bad. WBC, my bad.
You said he got a WBC belt?
Yeah,
WBC. Got any fighting? Just
okay, so that means. So what does Boots have? He had the WBO and the WBA.
Yo, check it out. What Fundora got right now is that Mauricio, Oscar, and the Mauricio Oscar and Samsung handshake. That's the reason why Fundora never got. That's why Virgil and they pushed for that fight. How you gonna be interim for 2 freaking years?
Brim, I don't know
That's
how
true.
you could defend. Listen, Brim, I don't know
That's
how
true,
you could
Brim.
defend. Brim, I don't know how you could defend Fundora having a PBC diet.
Who's defending Fundora? You got some shitty ears.
No, I'm just saying Saturday you was like, no, he was tall, he's this and that.
No. I just put out the possibility that it's not a foregone conclusion that he loses to Boots. But the thing is, the problem is, some people got more belief in him than his own camp does. So what's the point? Why am I going to make that argument in the first place when y'all not going towards the smoke? But I wasn't saying
That
that
makes
doing
sense.
great or just covering both sides of the coin. But you sometimes too damn slow to be able to see that.
No, hey, Clavo, you right, Clavo, you right. He definitely a bitch because Ahmad Haj Rabiz, I don't even know why to fucking pronounce that. Who the fuck is this guy?
We say he's fighting him instead of Virgil, but what the fuck is Virgil and his team doing? Nothing.
Hey, that's what I'm saying about the PBC diet. Who the fuck is Hermana Hajalabija G? Who the fuck
Like
is that?
Virgil might as well move up to 160 and fight Xander for them belts up there. Because niggas definitely ain't doing nothing at 154. That's for damn sure. Xander did more at 154 than this nigga did, and he younger than him.
Man,
we know this.
He won the WBO, and right away he went against the WBA champion.
No. He forced Fundora to drop the belt. That's what he did first. Unlike fucking Virgil ass.
I didn't know that.
That's how Xander got the WBO.
But how long Virgil Ortiz is gonna keep this secondary belt, the interim WBC, knowing that Fundora got the full belt?
Bro, that's crazy.
Until he fucking moves up and maybe petitions for the one at 160.
Like I thought. No offense, I thought he a Dragon Ball Z fan. I thought Latinos are Dragon Ball Z fan, and Goku had to fight the best fighter every arc, and he not doing that right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's because he loves Dragon Ball Z, but Goku's not his favorite character.
Bro, I mean, look at these guys. They just
his favorite character is Yamcha.
They don't want to fight Goku or Vegeta. They want to fight Yamcha. That's what they want to do, man. Look, this, and Virgil. To me, I'm
just talking. Listen, we're not gonna shit on Yamcha. I'm just saying, comparing Yamcha to Saiyans, right? If we compare Yamcha to humans, then Yamcha's that nigga for real. But if we're comparing Yamcha to Saiyans, he out trying to fight Yamcha.
He ain't better than Krillin, but that's a debate for another day.
Yeah, I don't know about it. Well, no. I think the technique, but you know what I mean. But I remember the grand bull on the Namekian. The grand Namekian definitely did open his potential. So we know for a fact that
First Street.
Yeah.
Did you get that De Los Santos pack that I sent you? The smoke on?
Where is Supreme, man? I know he hurt right now.
Hey, Brim. It was packed good, Brim.
You should have been on the last live, man.
Yeah, I know he hurt more than Clavo.
No, I was, bro. I was so busy. But listen, I was in the middle of a game. I didn't even know y'all was going live. And then I was in the back for like 30 minutes. I was sending Nuke messages. Nuke was ducking and dodging because he owed my mom's that rent.
Nuke was trying out his new boots.
Nuke be dodging. He be dodging me like like I owe him child support or some shit, bro.
That's a fact.
Hey, where's Supreme at, bro? Up against, man, us the Caribbean, we down.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My man's won. He won $500 off my pick. I told him that Boots was gonna knock bro out between 7 and 9, and he took my jaw. I was broke, so I couldn't take my own bet. But my man's he about that betting life, and yeah, he came up on that, John. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know shit because remember when I told y'all I couldn't even really give an honest opinion on the outcome because I didn't know too much about Boots or Xander. But after seeing, Boots train,
I'm done with you, Portia. If you said that, bro, you supposed to be a seasoned veteran. Talking about I don't know about neither. Man, listen, I'm going to work.
No, because I've been quoted. Hold on, Clavo. Hey, Clavo, hasn't I been quoted since the day I started? What do I consider myself?
He said, I'm a casual. I don't
I'm
know
a I,
shit.
I'm a casual. What are you talking about? I'm a casual. I
Man,
don't know shit about boxing.
In
Hey,
fairness,
hey,
if we're gonna go by that
Hey,
standard, I'm a
Nuke. Hey,
casual
what's
too.
going on?
Yeah, I just keep it a bean. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not a fraud. You know what I'm
yo,
saying? The only thing that I can account for is I really be in the ring.
hey,
That's
So,
the
so
only
as
thing that I can account for.
is
And
your
I'll pull
name
up on
Bend
niggas.
Over?
yo,
Yeah,
whoa,
bend
whoa,
over, bend over.
like yo,
It's a weird name,
That's
bro.
diabolical.
that's
that's
hey man, hey. Shout out to
That
Nuke
name
for
is
letting me in.
diabolical.
You
that's
on
I
some
on.
mean,
Carlo time, my
yeah, you
brother.
Nah,
already know what it
nah,
is.
he on some yo time, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You let a motherfucker named Bend
he
Over
must
in
have
here,
thought
bruh.
he must have thought
Nah,
this was
nah,
Silent
nah.
Cause
That's
you
a
want to
Sutski,
get bent
that's a
John.
over.
command name. That's a command name for your mama.
And
That's what it
that
is.
that's a
Yeah,
that's a
Silent
Oh shit,
Sutski.
it's command name for your mama. As
oh
soon
shit,
as I come through, I'll be like
he
bend
talking to
over.
you, Nuke. He
You know what
talking
I'm
He
about
got
you,
to be
saying?
Nuke.
talking to you. The bro that lost his mind. He talking to me. Who you talking to, Bend
Shit,
Over?
shit. You know what I'm saying? That's. Hey, it's whoever. Hey, whichever dog holler. Shit. It's to whichever dog
Mm-hmm.
holler.
This shit,
You
it's
know what
just
I'm
funny.
saying?
Yeah.
It's funny. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
yeah.
Talk to me. I ain't
So
even
what's
gonna
the
call
next
hey,
you
hey.
Bend
upcoming
Over, bro.
fights?
I'm gonna just
Man,
call
say
you
his
Ben.
name. Say his name, Nuke.
Ben,
Man,
talk to me,
used
What's
to
the
that,
Ben.
next
bro.
upcoming
You used to
fights?
that. You used to that.
I'm
Say it.
saying I'm trying to. I
Hold
came
on,
up
Ben.
here
Hold
because
on,
I
Ben.
heard you
Hold on,
cooking
Ben.
on this
Hold
Fundora
on,
stuff.
Ben.
I'm like, bro,
Hold on.
don't you think you?
Time out 1 second. Time out 1 second.
What happened?
I because I don't remember seeing you on the panel before, Ben. But Caesar said that you're a Tank Davis fan. Are you a Tank Davis fan?
A Tank Davis fan. I'm a fan of boxing, so I like boxing, but Tank Davis in particular, no.
Okay, I was just curious. I didn't know if that allegation was real. All right, go ahead, man. I apologize.
He called it an
I
allegation.
mean, I like Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis can fight. Like, he a good boxer and shit. But like, fan of him as like person, like, no. I'm not a fan of
Nah,
boxers.
because he don't fight the top
I'm not a
best. He don't
fan of
fight.
No,
How
no,
can you
boxers.
be a
wait a
fan of
minute. Wait a
somebody?
minute. Hold on, Park. We don't know what he means because he said he's a talented, he's a good boxer. I mean, the fight he put on his baby mama, is that the fight you referring to, or?
Mm.
I mean, shit.
I'm
I
just
watch him
saying
for boxing. I watch
that's the
people for
most
certain
notoriety.
things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't listen to uh, MLK for relationship advice. You know what I'm saying? I separate people for what they for. I watch Tank Davis on some boxing shit. But
What about when he took that knee?
what about when he took that knee? I mean, shit should have been a knockdown. Should have been a disqualification.
Hey,
For real,
There
for
you
I got,
go.
real.
There you go. There you
I
go.
got,
For real,
I
for
got a
real. Like,
I
he,
got a
That's
he
question
facts.
to
could
the
have
That's
done
facts.
it.
That's facts. That's
They have
I
facts.
got
enough
a,
for sale. Close out sale. What they got in
I got a
there?
question to the panel. Who is
Asian African
right now
Oh,
market
but
for
currently in
sale.
hold
boxing?
on, buddy, hold on. But buddy,
Fifty
who
percent. They
said
think
that?
50%
That's
off.
probably one of my that's probably one of my dick eaters. You know what I'm saying? I be having a lot of dick eaters. I go around cooking motherfuckers from time to time. So he probably somebody who heard me say that I think what Tank Davis did wasn't as bad as what Dana White did to his wife in a crowd of people,
Oh, okay,
slapping her.
okay.
That's
I
what I
remember
was
you.
saying. I was
I
Okay.
saying
remember
Tank
you.
Davis walking a thick bitch down a
Then we
flight of
gotta talk about
stairs
this shit
ain't as
again.
bad as slapping a woman in front of a crowd of people. You know what I'm
Yeah, those
Uh,
saying?
two different
And then
things.
going back to party and sniffing cocaine or whatever the fuck they was doing.
I
That's what
mean,
I was.
last time I heard you were getting kicked on Ring IQs for defending him for that. So I don't know what
Oh
cookie you
no,
talking
people
about.
went crazy. I said Tank Davis hit hard one time, and these motherfuckers tried to have a whole breakdown of why the nigga don't hit hard. They did the same thing with Boots, do the same thing with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of ridiculous to look at somebody with a record like 30 knockouts, 30 fights, 29 knockouts, or something crazy like that. I mean, like, yeah,
Bro, look at these.
I'm
trying to
not gonna take it away from Tank. Tank got
nitpick
some
about
pop.
their power. I'm like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
no,
bro.
Tank
But
got some pop.
hey, let me
What's
ask to the
sense
panel
does it
something
make,
real
bro?
quick. I mean,
I mean, when
who
you're
is currently the best American boxer right now? Currently,
The best American boxer
American,
Shakur
right
Stevenson.
now, yeah, I would have to say Shakur Stevenson.
wait. Let me
mm,
just. No, I said. I mean, don't get confused with just. I mean, Shakur, yeah, but I think Boots is up there as who's gonna leave the
Oh,
march.
I got.
definitely, yeah. But
Oh, you
Boots
mean
just
like you
proved
talking
Are we
about
are,
himself.
are
one
we
you
talking
niggas
about a
Shakur
think
was already
Hold
like
on, hold
damn
on.
near
Boats?
undisputed.
Wait. Are we talking about a
Everything on the
notoriety? Are we talking about a notoriety or the achievements or what how do
Talking
we
about
do this?
skill, right?
Or just skill. Because if we're just talking about skill, they're pretty much even for real. For real. I think that Shakur Stevenson has better defense than Boots. I think he's tighter in the pocket than Boots. But I think offensively, Boots is definitely more gifted than Shakur, for sure.
Man, his
Bro,
his fights are just more exciting.
I would have to go with either Shakur, Boots, or Bam. One of them three.
But Bam's not from America, is he?
Yeah, he's from America.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, but don't forget David Benavidez.
Yeah, I just put that in the
did y'all
chat.
know?
I mean, if we're gonna go just American,
did y'all hear Bam say that he wanted both Inoue brothers?
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
Bam said, "Listen, I'm gonna take out little bro first,
Ooh,
and then
clean. I ain't gonna
and then I'm gonna take out big bro, and then kind of like Sub-Zero and Scorpion, except for reverse. Sub-Zero took out big brothers.
Yeah.
Scorpion took out a big brother Sub-Zero, and then Qualian pulled up like, this shit ain't over, pussy.
Yo, wild, man. Yo, man, but how we gonna go?
But Tank a pussy though. Tank need to come back. Tank need to come back and fight that mandatory. Bro, if he not fighting Abdullah Mason, if he not fighting what's the other young nigga name? The one that got sick and pulled out the joint.
Floyd Schofield.
You talking about Kid Austin?
Schofield. Was that Schofield that got sick and pulled out, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, no, that was the one. That was he pulled out the Riyadh card. I think it was with Shakur, and then that's when Padley jumped in. Josh Padley.
Floyd Schofield.
Yep.
Floyd Schofield
Schofield was supposed to fight. Who was Schofield supposed to fight? Shakur?
He was supposed to fight Shakur on that card, on that Riyadh card. Yes.
I don't know, bro. He might have been pussy on that one.
Bro, if I remember correctly, he was on a fucking bed, and it looked like he was in a hospital bed. But then he was training like not that long afterwards, bro. So I think that's
man.
I think
that was some cat. That was some cat.
That picture that he was in the hospital bed, anybody can do that going to the emergency hospital. I mean,
look, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but a few years ago, Punch Drunk had a picture in the hospital bed, and there was allegations that he wasn't even injured. He was just trying to get donations. And I don't know if y'all remember that. So
I remember that.
Bro,
but isn't there Tank talks with Devin Haney, bro? Isn't there some kind of talks with that? So what's going to happen? Because again, I'm trying to figure out, is Tank going up? Because I know Haney ain't coming back down.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Tank might as well go up. Bro, because Tank being a weight bully. All these niggas is weight bullies. I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. Tank should be fighting at least at 147. Between 140 and 147. All that I'm staying at 135, bro. Come on, bro. Personally, bro, I don't believe in staying at one weight class your whole career, bro. I believe that you should be at least 3 to 4 weight classes. Because once you're elite and you fight the best that weight class has to offer, there's no reason to stay in the weight class. You gotta move up.
I would say 147. I would say 147 pushing. The Tank is small. He did fight at super featherweight. Then he fought at lightweight, and then he did fight at 140. So he is 3 divisions deep. He is.
Now, hold on, I'm gonna add a caveat. I'm gonna have a caveat. What happened during his 140 fight? How did that fight end?
It ended in a knockout to fucking Mario Barrios with the rehydration clause.
Mario Barrios.
So all I'm saying is, if he's getting knockouts, the higher he move up in weight class, then why not keep going? We know that everybody's power don't move up, but we know that Tank's power does move up. He has a record of it.
But we know why.
You know what the issue with this?
But we
because
know
he's
why
a pussy. That's the only other thing.
We know why he's doing the Park. Yeah,
he's a pussy.
But Park, you know what's the issue with this? Tank, Haney, Shakur, they all like to have advantages. They all like to have advantages. So they're not the
only one that I'm gonna be honest with you, the only one that I can really respect. The only one that I can really respect is Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is the only one that has actually fought one of the the top kings, let alone 2 of them. He's the only one. He fought Devin Haney and he fought.
He
was here, man. He was.
You got a problem with that or what?
What's with this king shit? More like the
I can see what
gesture.
you saying on his
I'm not calling them kings. I'm talking about what the boxing world was calling them. Them niggas is not no kings to me.
No,
these niggas
jesters.
This nigga Ryan Garcia
jester. That's a good time.
Hold on. Let me hear what my brother Ben talking about. Say it again, Ben.
Say that again.
Hey, so my point exactly. He took the weight drain and all of that and still was ready to rock out. That's hard to me. because we knew that he wasn't going to be in there and doing shit with him. Especially now, if he would have been his right weight, if he had fought at 140 or that catch weight of
He
143
also
or
came in 4
145.
pounds overweight and pound dirty. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, have we talked about Fundora potentially fighting Boots?
That's not even happening anymore. Now fucking boxing thing came out that he's gonna fight the #1 WBC and fucking Irma Hadra bitch.
The PBC.
So he's gonna fight the #1 instead of fighting the one who holds the fucking interim belt. How the fuck does Ring Magazine go from there's talks with Fundora and Boots, and now boxing scene's coming through? Oh no, he's fighting the #1 WBC contender in fucking Irma. Yeah, that's what the fuck I don't get, bro. We just had a sensational fucking win from Boots. And what we needed next is the fucking unifications, and we're doing this bullshit. At least get fucking Virgil the title.
Real quick, Clavo. Why these guys are afraid to get in the ring with each other, knowing that a 23-year-old just put his all on the line without being afraid to give us a good fight, one of the best fights of today's day, because it's prime versus prime.
I would say fucking Samson Lukowicz, bro.
I would say
man, I came up here to talk about this Fundora shit, bro.
Talk to me about Fundora, Ben. Hold on, fellas.
What you jumping for? What was you doing here that you jumping?
Hold on.
What was you doing here that you jumping?
How do you see? Hold on, everybody. Ben, how do you see Fundora Boots playing out right now?
If I had to pick,
hey, yo, I'm about to enter this set. It was good talking with y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all in the next one.
Dangerous
all right, Bart.
Like, to think Fundora, that dude crazy. Like Fundora is nice. That dude like 6'5".
Now these boots are made for walking, bro.
In the pocket. Now he using his reach. Like that's gonna be a tough task for
Nah, these boots are made for walking, bro. That's what it is.
You know something.
I mean, shit. I mean, Boots got rocked by Xander Zayas his last fight. You know what I'm saying?
And
if you watch Fundora fight, it don't take much. It don't take much for Fundora to start changing.
Why does everybody always talk about?
Hold on.
Yes, we know that he's tall. Well, go ahead,
no, I'm talking about Fundora power. It don't take much for Fundora to change.
Boots got rocked by Xander Zayas, and Xander Zayas is the guy that Fundora let his WBO go. So apparently something's wrong right there.
And then Fundora get his ass knocked out too.
I would have picked Xander to beat Fundora. I think Xander would have been good enough to outbox.
Wait, hold on. Did Fundora get knocked out too?
But you're not there yet. You're getting close.
Fundora got his ass knocked out too.
I think Boots can outbox him too. But this is the thing, right? Fundora is taller and longer than Boots was.
I don't mean shit. Antonio Margarito was taller than Pacquiao, and you saw what happened to his face.
It's kind of like Robesi versus fucking
Rafael Espinosa.
Like Robesi versus
I don't think so. I think Boots' speed is on another level. Fast twitching muscles, and it's just the thing is his power is what.
Pause on that one, buddy. Twitching muscles, damn.
Well, you don't got muscles 105, so I don't know why you gotta say pause. But anyway,
you're right. I only got muscles.
Will probably be like one of the strongest punches Boots than fought.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
If Mendoza can get in on Fundora, I'm sure Boots will do the same thing.
It's the punches that you don't see knocks you out. It's the punches that you don't see that knocks you out.
And it's not about just the guy having power. Ben, it's not just about the guy having power. Does Boots have the ability to take that power away from him, negate it, make it useless in the ring against him? Because we already know Boots' speed advantage is going to be crazy. But since we know Fundora is not fighting Boots and actually he's fighting a scrub, do you think he'll take Virgil after that, or do you think he'll go into a Boots?
I think he'll go with I think he'll go with what's his name, Kelly, or what's his fucking name? Kelly, right?
No, that's probably who Boots is going to get. But who is Fundora going to get after this tune-up? Is he going to go fight Boots? Is he going to fight Virgil? Or is he going to move up and duck?
He ain't going to fucking fight nobody. He's probably going to move up.
Whatever Al Heyman say. He probably fight the winner between Tim Tszyu and Spence. If Spence win, he probably trying to fight Spence.
Hey, Clavo, ain't Carlos Adames is being rumored to fight with Lazy Iglesias and moving up at 168, right? So the WBC will be vacated, and the next in line is Jesus Mono Ramos, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, if Fundora does move up, what do you think is going to happen?
I guess those two got to fight, right?
Bro, that's the fucking thing that should be getting on my damn nerves.
And then
look,
I don't know if they would because he's going to be stuck on PBC Island.
Bro, Samson Lickowitz is shit in his fucking drawers. He don't know what he knows now that fucking Boots did this. Oh man, now Boots is a fucking threat. Virgil's a threat. I can't do nothing. And of course we ain't gonna cross the matchroom for Josh Kelly. So right now the most logical fucking fight is gonna happen next with Boots is gonna be Josh Kelly because they're both matchroom.
Why is Fundora on this like protection plan? It's because PBC is so broke they just think that
Samson Lukowicz, bro. That's his only cash cow.
It's the Scamson, bro. It's the Scamson Lickowitz, man. This motherfucker already been protecting. You know he protecting Benavides for the longest, and he doing the same thing with Sebastian Fundora, bro. It's fucking congruent. It's very, very congruent. It's an identical form.
Interesting.
Fucking Samson Lukowitz.
Because this fight, Zayas and Boost showed me that the best fights can be made no matter what point of time we're in.
And we talked about this before. I even said, bro, I gotta say Boots will be the one. I say Boots will be the one to unify and become undisputed, and that's basically what I need.
And you know what it should have been?
Boots is one of them ones, bro. Boots is one of them fucking ones. Ain't nobody get that, bro. I'm rocking with Boots Rock. Him and Oshaki Foster, I got high hopes for them dudes. Them dudes is gonna get it.
But Clavo, now that the WBO, Gustavo, the president of the WBO, announced that Keyshawn is the mandatory for Devin Haney at 147, that frees up Shakur. Why not have Shakur fight Oshaki? But Shakur just made a fool of himself arguing with Oshaki.
They're different divisions, wait.
I understand that, but he beat yo brother, bro. That's just so weird. Your brother, and Raymond Ford.
Bro,
get in the blood.
I get it, but you talking about Foster, right?
Yeah, Foster. I know he's 130. Bro, I know he's 130.
He's got his work cut out for him in this division. Somebody else has the other half of the Infinity Stones. You need to get him. That's what we need. Well, like right now with Shakur, bro, what are we doing? I mean, if anything, yeah, let me go for a guy with a little bit of a name. Let me go for that. But you got a potential threat.
But Clavo, the thing that I don't like is people are just settling for Twitter beef. Tank got a burner account. He having back and forth with Haney and this and that with Chalky with Shakur, vice versa. It's like Twitter beef is not real fights.
Damn, that first right, bro. He saw my penis once in his mother's mouth.
Wait, I gotta read this.
Read it out loud.
I'm not reading that shit out loud. I'm not reading that shit. Cloud, you got that.
And there's also rumors 105 size penis ones doesn't mean anything. Send a contract first. What the fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Bro, I don't even know what to say to that, bro. But okay, man.
They want to see my dick, bro. They want to see the.
Shit, you seen mine, bro.
I don't need to see that small pecker shit. That's Nuke's property right there. Nuke owned that shit.
It's yours too, bitch. But look, regardless, bro. Look, we need you to go. We know who's the other guy. The other guy at your division, Foster. We know who it is. So we need to go get you with Vaquero, and y'all need to fucking unify the fucking junior lightweight, man. Simple, bro. This is basically what needs to be done. After, if you want to entertain Shakur afterwards, okay, let it be done. And we got work cut out for you.
And we need the 135 division to unify and the 126. And hopefully,
wait a minute.
Hold up. Hopefully this Saturday, I'm going to be in the fight live to see Shushu Carrington and Abdullah Mason fight. So hopefully they fight, you unify after that.
Hell,
not each other, but I'm just saying their division.
Shakur versus Navarrete. That'd be a good scrap right there.
Hell no. Hell no, bro. Come on, man.
A better fight. If you want a real fight, the real fight is round 105 versus obesity. That's the fight.
Oh, shit.
I would like to see round 105 versus Ozempic.
Yo,
that's what
I would say Murataya with Shakur.
That's a good one.
Because we also or either fucking Murataya with Mason. We need the unification at 135.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, Navarrete versus Shakur, dude.
No,
bro, but why you keep on bringing up two fighters from different divisions, bro?
It's not.
The thing was,
bro,
what happened the last time Vaquero went to 135?
Exactly, bro. He got beat by Berichek.
Yeah, but Shakur ain't that big, bro. Doesn't Navarrete hold the highest?
What? You don't see what he did to Tio?
Fucking Tio was a fucking small. That guy shouldn't have never gone up in weight. And with his daddy training him, that was a shit trainer too.
I think good fights.
Tio is now going to what? Well, he's going to 147 now. What do you mean?
I think good fights will be either Dalton Smith, Gary Antoine Russell, or Raymond Murataya. I think these are the great fights for Shakur, because Raymond Murataya, he proved to me that, man, he has skills, because he fought against Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz is an Olympian who gave belt to ass to Keyshawn, and that was a good fight, a close fight, and he has a good corner of Robert Garcia.
Bro, so what is Shakur gonna do? What is Shakur gonna do? I mean, are we doing the 140 because you do hold a belt at 140, but are you going back to 135? You're entertaining a fight with fucking Conor Ben, with Ryan? Like, what's gonna happen, bro? Like, what are we with fucking Oshaki Foster, which is in the lower divisions? These motherfuckers are all over the fucking place. So what the fuck is gonna happen? That's another fucking thing. These Twitter wars is fucking shit up, bro. Can't solidify shit. We need these fights to take place.
I wanted him to fight Keyshawn Davis, bro.
These guys are soft, man. They're not built the right way. They got too much hole in their blood. I mean, wouldn't you say that, Ben? Ben, don't that piss you off that Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, don't that piss you off that all these guys haven't fought each other and they all move like hoes?
For me, I'm not really. I wouldn't put Devin. It's kind of hard for me to put any of them into those camps. To me, T.O., he like a Hall of Famer in my book. I think
no. I didn't mention T.O. I said, don't they all move like a hoe because they're not fighting each other?
Shakur not fighting Keyshawn, yeah. That's
you okay with that?
That's some whole shit.
No, he said that's some whole shit.
And Shakur not fighting Haney is a whole shit too, ain't it?
Wait, isn't Keyshawn fighting Haney?
Like moving up to fight Haney. Like, I'm not gonna knock him for moving.
No, you should knock him because he said he can go to 54 for Conor Ben in a second.
I mean, Conor Ben
47 for Devin Haney. That don't show you holding his blood.
Conor Ben. Conor Ben ain't on Haney level.
So, hold on. If you can move, keep the same energy. If you can move up for Conor Ben, you can move up for Devin Haney.
Facts.
Nah, they
just say that I don't like. I'm only moving up for trash fighters. Then say that so we understand what level you're trying to be on.
We don't want to fight the Brutus.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to fight trash fighters when I move up.
54 or 47.
Him and Haney's supposed to happen at 47.
47.
I feel like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Haney was talking about the catchweight, right? When they talking about like,
Haney was open to the 144 catchweight, but the catchweight was only mentioned because Shakur Stevenson didn't even want to fight at 147. But he said he could go to 54 for Ben. That's what I'm saying. He got too much hole in his blood. I need to hear you say it.
That nigga walk around 140.
But if we being honest, Shakur is. If we being honest, Shakur is using.
Didn't they take a picture last week?
Walk around with 147. Shakur said he could fight at 54. Why we sitting up for making a deal about a walk around? He said he could do it.
Yeah,
this
he just said that.
Like, I don't knock. Like, this what I'm saying, right? Like, if Bud Crawford didn't move up and fight Canelo, I wouldn't have held it against Bud Crawford.
Hold on.
Like, I don't hold
wait a minute.
Got nothing to do with this.
Hold on, Ben.
Got nothing to do with this.
Let me. Hold on, Ben. This don't even make sense. Bud Crawford and Canelo were never guys that was ever slated to fight. That's not the same as the Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, where Haney ran out the division when Shakur Stevenson was there. Like, these guys should have been and fought a long time ago.
These guys share divisions, exactly. Yes.
No, Haney was at 35.
This is not really the same situation at all, bro.
No, Haney was at 35 for years.
And Haney said hold on, bro. Haney said he would stay at 35. He'd fight Tank Davis, but he wouldn't fight Shakur Stevenson.
And Booth said he would fight 147.
What?
Booth said he'd go undisputed at 147.
Hold on, we're not talking about Booth. We're talking about Haney.
I'm saying people move up when it's time to move up.
Hold on, bro. You keep changing. I'm
not probably thought the fight before, like, yeah, I was feeling this type of way, but then the fight came later, and it was like, it's too much.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me explain.
We're talking about people moving up when it's time to move up.
Hold on. This is what we mean. We got to stop drinking in the middle of the day, my brother. Let me break it down for you. So,
I mean, if you can't follow along, that's one thing. If you can't follow along,
you didn't realize Devin Haney said this. Devin Haney said he would stay at 135 after he fought Lomachenko.
Yeah.
and said he would stay there for Tank Davis. Although Shakur Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson was trying to make that fight with him. Devin Haney instead chose to ignore Shakur Stevenson, and he also chose to refuse to give Vasil Lomachenko a rematch in that controversial fight, instead going up and wait to fight Regis Prograis.
Yeah, I thought they sent him a contract for like 25% and he was bitching about it. What happened to that? Did that not happen?
That did happen. And then what happened after that?
So, all right, he don't want to take it for 25%. That is what it is.
Hold on, Ben. Now, didn't Shakur Stevenson petition the WBC, I think, whatever the fuck it was, and then they end up making it, a 50-50, and then Devin Haney said, I don't want the fight?
Yep.
I don't. Well,
I'm sure you don't remember that.
Yep.
And why would you mention Tank Davis?
You left that out on purpose.
Tank Davis, hold on. Why would you mention Tank Davis instead? And so if you said you can fight Tank Davis, a guy who you know you had no chance of fighting, why wouldn't you just rematch Loma in a much better fight? Because everybody wanted a rematch, or even fight Shakur, because I don't understand the point.
I mean, his very next fight, he moved up.
Hold on 1 second, Ben. Both of those fights, against a rematch against Loma or a fight against Shakur, is 10 times more meaningful than a fight against Regis Prograis.
Or fight
I got eyes, right? I got eyes. My eyes work, right? I was looking at Devin Haney at 135 on the scale, right? Everybody with fucking eyes knew it was time for him to move up.
Wait a minute. You got eyes. Hold on, brother. I think
your eyes work, but your brain ain't working. Your brain ain't working.
Hold on, my brother.
Your brain ain't working.
Hold on. You say you got eyes, but you need some reading glasses, because we going by what Devin Haney said.
Exactly.
He said he can still make the weight again.
So what?
How you feel about his weight?
So what?
This about the facts of what? Hold on, my brother. This is about the facts of what Devin Haney said. And he said he can make that motherfucking weight again. So my question for you, Ben, is why you giving him a pass?
It doesn't matter what he said.
No, it does matter what he said. Yes, it does matter what he said.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
So you want fighters to stay the same way forever?
I want them to do what they say they're gonna do. If he said he can make the weight for Tank Davis, then why in the fuck you can't make it for Shakur Stevenson? If Shakur Stevenson said that he can make 154 for Conor Benn, why the fuck you can't make 47 for Devin Haney? I'm trying to keep
Conor Benn is worse than Devin Haney.
Hold on. What I'm noticing about you is you trying to get these fighters a pass.
A pass for what?
I don't know. Why are you feeling like, no, it's okay if they don't want to play these weight games? It sounds like you're not really even impressed about them fighting. Do you not care?
Damn, Nuke. A little
them particularly about them fighting? Not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it some
that's what
right now.
There it is, right there. There it is.
That's it, right there.
I mean, it'd be cool to see them fight. I ain't against them fighting, but I mean,
hold on, 105. I just want to announce to the panel something real quick. Hold on, Ben. I just want everybody to know that Ben just got bent over live.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Nuke. I'm gonna start calling you Joe Jackson, man. You're giving those Michael Jackson beatings.
Hold on. That's what you thought cooking was. Hold on. That's what you thought cooking was. All right. Let me break it down to you. Because it's going.
Joe Jackson.
It seems like the comprehension level is like strong with this. So it doesn't matter what the fighter says he's gonna do. If he like moves up, I don't knock fighters for moving up and fighting champions and moving up and getting more legacy. That'd be stupid to me. I personally like when fighters do that. That's how I rate their greatness. You know what I'm saying? The more divisions you move up, more champions you fight, more legacy you got. That's harder stuff. That's things that I applaud as a fan and as a consumer, as somebody that watches boxing. Now, you might be in a camp where you like just Marvin Haglers, or you just like a guy to just stay there like Triple G. And just his whole thing is about doing this one thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, boxers say stuff all the time.
Okay. And
motherfuckers say they're going to beat. One guy said, Zayas said he was going to beat Bruce Ennis. He said it for months.
Okay. Can I respond, Ben?
What does it matter that he said?
I really want this
go ahead.
Let
Hold on, 105. Ben, can I go? Ben, do I have the floor?
Go anytime you want to.
I appreciate that, Ben. You're a real dude for that.
You know what I'm saying? Do you need my permission to go?
No, I'm trying to be
respectful.
He's trying to make sure you're done, bro. He's trying to make sure you're finished.
I'm your sensei.
I can't be respectful, Ben.
This motherfucker asking me permission.
I mean,
you fucking your father, bro.
You don't know when to go. I'm a motherfucker, Ben.
You don't want to go, dog. That's all I'm asking.
Damn,
All right, so let
dude.
me
Bro,
respond. I see you want to
Go
get a
ahead.
little disrespectful, Ben, but I'm gonna keep this body bag real respectful for you. Hold on, Ben. I'm gonna keep it real
I'm just saying,
respectful.
give me a beer off the
Man,
fridge.
now you interrupted me when I asked you if I could go. Now you interrupt. This is exactly why I asked.
Exactly.
All right,
Oh,
now
my
listen.
fault.
I
I thought it was
appreciate it.
free
I
smoke. I
appreciate
thought
it,
it was
Ben.
some free
Now
smoke.
listen,
So
Ben.
I didn't know.
God
You
damn, you can't
needed
shut the
a
fuck
moment
up
of
now.
silence and shit.
Bro, you don't know how to debate.
All right, now listen, Ben. Listen, Ben.
Just talking. There ain't no fucking formal debate. I thought it was free smoke. This ain't a free smoke channel.
Oh my God.
Free
This
smoke
ain't a free
is a
smoke channel.
debate, dumbass. Free smoke is
So
debating, you
when
idiot.
motherfuckers get it, so when motokers actually get on it, then
Bro, this motherfucker's got his own definitions, bro. You ain't gonna be in taco sense, this dumbass.
y'all free smoke light. That's what it is. That's that
Hold
light
on, Ben.
smoke.
Hold on, Ben. Let
That's
me
that sugar
respond to
free
your
smoke.
statement.
Nah.
You
The
said you're all. Hold on, Ben. You said you
Look at
support.
these motherfuckers. Got all these
Damn, Ben, you
chillers
want me
trying
to
to jump
respond or you want
in
to
and
talk?
get up on the motherfucking shit. All right, go ahead. My bad. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate it.
You
Damn, Ben. Now listen, Ben. You said you like guys going for legacy, moving up in weight, trying to win titles in other divisions.
Yeah, I don't knock people for doing that. That's all.
Okay, so and that's what you really support, right?
Yeah, it's one of the things I support. I do like when
Okay,
people
yeah. So
also
then why
defend
don't
their
you support
championship too.
Shakur
That's cool
Stevenson
too.
moving up to fight Devin Haney at 47 for a belt? Because you just said you didn't care about that fight. Body
I
bag,
said I don't
kid.
care about the fight. I'm
Body
taking
bag,
the
kid.
placement, but I care about
Body
Put that shit
bag,
up there,
kid.
Noob.
I also said,
You done fucked up
hold
today.
on, because you're trying to paint
Put
the
that shit
narrative.
up, Noob. Put that body bag up.
Man,
Hold
put the body up. This
on, because in
fucking
the same
idiot get
fucking breath,
fucked up.
Belt
You
your
done
you
ass.
trying to
Belt
paint the
your
forgot where
ass,
the
narrative
Noob.
fuck
and then
you at.
just run
I
somebody else
Clavo, I
with it.
know I've been
You see the little
away
corny
for a
stuff
little
right there.
while.
See,
Put the
buddy ain't
fucking
trying to be
lid
honest.
on his back.
He's trying to just
Get
paint a
that.
little
Rent his
narrative and say
fucking
little
dude.
bullshit shit. Bro, I'm gonna kill all that right now. I ain't gonna let you talk over me. So I'm just gonna say you could put me on mute if you need to. You know what I'm saying? You could put me on mute. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You could do that. You know what I mean? You put a nigga on mute, but you ain't gonna, tell him. I ain't gonna ask. I ain't gonna raise my hand.
Next time you come in with the bend over, put backwards after that.
I want to say. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude.
I'll say what I
Fucking
need to
listening to
say.
Joe
If it
Jackson of
is free
fucking
smoke, I'm gonna say what
IBFP.
I need to say.
Even those
That's all
Michael
I'm saying.
Jackson beatings.
Bro, Clavo's gonna end up making a video on your ass, bro. You came in there talking shit for no reason. Bro, you should have stayed humble or just said, I'm a Devin Haney fanboy, bro. You came in here the wrong way.
I'm not a Devin Haney fanboy at
Yeah,
all.
you
I
are.
think you just dick eater or something. You got a weird bias towards fighters. I don't give a fuck about these fighters. I'm just somebody that like boxing.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about these fighters, but I actually do a follow whenever they go up and go for legacy. That's fucking the whole contradiction.
Yeah, that's
fucking
great
idiot.
shit. The fuck?
I don't give a fuck about these fighters, but I love it when they go up for legacy. Who the fuck understands you, bro? You don't even know where the fuck to go with your shit. Yeah, bro. That bend over, that fits you perfectly. That fits you perfectly. Keep bending over.
This shit ass
What
backwards.
you talking about?
Shit ass backwards.
No. Say it again.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't hear what he said. He was talking so fast and shit. Say it again.
That's where you got to catch up, bro. You got to catch up, man. I'm too quick for you.
Can you say it again, though? Like, what
Hold on, NW2 vibes.
Say what you said. No, don't let this nigga escape. Don't let this nigga escape. See, this is what I'm saying. If you gonna say it, bro, come on. What you saying? What you scared to talk now?
Escape, bro.
You scared to talk now that I'm pressing your ass? All right, yeah. Stay quiet. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, the only thing you're pressing is your bro.
Back to you. What was you about to say, buddy? What was you about to say?
What I said, hold on. I didn't. Hold on. I wasn't trying. I said it. You just said I don't care.
What did you say?
Well, shut the fuck up and let me say it. Shut the fuck up and let me say it. Yeah, you gonna be quiet? You gonna be quiet, right? Okay, let me get it out. You said that you really don't give a shit for these fighters. You don't care.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
Bro, you don't know how to debate, bro. This is a fucking waste of time.
My bad. I just asked you to say what you said. You niggas need like all this extra build up and shit. Like, just say what you said,
bro. The only smoke you know is the one in your lungs, bro. It's too much. And I think
say what you gotta say, bro. What did you say, bro? Like, you still talking and
I just try to fucking tell you. You keep interrupting.
Like, damn, bro.
Ben, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I was you, I'd be shook too. You to came in here, start getting bodied, talk yourself into a corner.
Bro, ain't nobody bodying shit.
Hold on, bro. Did you go on Ring IQ? Did you go on Ring IQ and say Devin Haney is nice?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yes, he did.
Did you go on Ring IQ and say Devin Haney is nice?
Rambling nonsense at this point.
I'm asking you a question. Did you go on Ring IQ and say Devin Haney is nice?
Yeah, Devin Haney is nice.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty, man. If
Yeah.
all you wanted to do was come on
Shakur
here and
Stevenson
defend Devin
nice,
Haney,
Tank
that's all you
Davis
have to
nice.
say, bro.
Matter of fact, if we actually think about it logically, because this is what I hate, motherfuckers with weird little biases. All these fighters that we talking about are the best fighters on the planet, right? You know what I'm saying?
And they're not fighting
Let's
each
take
other.
welterweight
But they're not
division, for
fighting each
example.
other.
We're only
Ben,
real. There's 2,000 active
hold on, and I
welterweights in the
agree.
world. You
Devin
don't even
Haney,
shut up. Let me educate you, because you
Tank
dumbass
Davis, they're all
motherfuckers
the
just gonna
best
try to.
fighters,
This
but
is
they
what
will not fight
happens
each
when
other. That's
motherfuckers
the
separate
problem, bro.
reality from their narratives. This is what happens when
Hold
niggas
on, bro.
separate
Let's put the
reality from their
narratives
narratives.
aside.
Niggas
Why
be
are they
having
not
weird
fighting each
biases
other?
about PBC. They be
Hold
having
on, you
weird
said the
biases
best
about
fighters.
Why ain't they
styles
fighting
and
each other?
stages
Dumb
and
fuck.
all of the little
Why
weird
they ain't
stuff.
fighting each other
But
then? If
this
they're
is
the
the
best in the
this is
world,
the
if they're
Hold
reality
the
on,
best
of the
in the
Bravo. He
world,
said
why
you
ain't
don't
they
even
conversation.
care
fighting
that
each
This
they're
is
other?
the
not fighting.
reality.
He don't
Any
even care
fighter
that they're
that we
not
see,
fighting is what he
we
said.
talk about or see champions. These are the best fighters in
No,
the
no,
world.
you bend over
So
for this
me
for them.
saying
That's
Devin
all. You
Haney's
bend over
nice
for them.
isn't a crazy
That's what that
fucking
That's a
is.
thing to
body right
say.
there.
That's
You
some
bend
regular
over for
shit.
them.
That's
That's
some
all that
regular
is.
shit. That's some regular
No,
objective shit
no,
in the
no,
world.
motherfucker. Inoue is
Yes,
one of the best.
yes,
Inoue is
motherfucker,
one of the
yes.
best in the world.
You're weird. You
Inoue
don't
is one of
actually
the best in
like
the world.
boxing. You just like
Usyk is one of the
coming up
best
here
in
and
the fucking
complaining
world.
and getting on niggas'
These
dicks.
motherfuckers
Weird
ain't on
ass
their
nigga. Get off
universe.
my. Why you on my nuts, bro? Do it feel
No, I'm
good
on
being
your
on my
no,
nuts?
I'm on your ovaries. I'm on your ovaries. Like
Does
the
it
nuts.
feel
You don't
good
got
being on
nuts.
my nuts, bro?
You ain't got nuts. You got ovaries,
Get
bitch.
off my nuts, bro. Get off
You
my
got
nuts, bro.
ovaries, bitch.
Go
Shut
play
up.
with your bitch.
Shut
Play
up,
with your
bitch.
bitch. Cause you
Oh
sound dumb
man.
as hell.
Shut up,
That's what I'm
bitch. You
saying.
sound stupid as fuck,
Me
bro. You can't
saying
even hit
Devin
dick by the
Haney
time about
is
you
a
cooking.
good
You talking
fighter
about I
isn't a
cook people. You
crazy
got cooked on this
statement.
panel,
Me
and I
saying
ring
Tank
IQ,
Davis hit
motherfucker.
hard
You ain't
isn't a
doing no
crazy
cooking.
statement.
You can't even cook
Me
eggs, bitch.
saying
You can't even cook
Shakur
eggs in a
Stevenson is
fucking
a good
pot.
boxer
Shut
isn't a
your
crazy
bitch ass
statement.
up.
These
Shut the
are the
fuck
best
up.
boxers in the world, on the planet. Some of the best boxers on the
All
planet.
right, Ben. All
Like
right,
And they're
Ben.
not
top
fighting
Ben,
each
I'm
other.
gonna
out
tell
of
you
the
this, Ben.
thousands of boxers that box in
Hold
the
on, Ben.
world,
Hold on, Ben.
they're probably like
Hold
in
on,
the
Ben.
top 100
Hey, can I say something before
Hold
I
on, Ben.
forget?
real
Let me
good fucking
just, yeah,
fighters.
let
So I
Carlos go
mean,
real Ben, and then I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
respond.
all these guys we talking about are good. Virgil Ortiz is good. Zayas is good. All of them are good.
Nah, fuck
All
Virgil.
of them are
Fuck
great.
Virgil.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
fuck
They're
Virgil.
very good boxers.
Nah.
It's not some crazy stuff to say, but when you got a weird bias, things that sound logical and rational, it's like
It's illogical to
extreme
want these guys to
because you
fight
have
each
an
other.
extreme view. You
Can I
motherfuckers be
say
dick
Hold
something
on,
real
eaters,
Ben.
quick?
Hold on, Ben.
and this
It's
is how you
illogical to
body a
want these
panel
guys to fight each other.
full of dick eaters.
Hold on. It's illogical to want these guys to fight each other.
Dumbass.
What you say?
It's
Oh,
illogical to want these guys to fight each other.
No.
That's what we've been saying.
all
You
right.
stupid motherfucker.
Okay, and when did I say it was bad for them to fight each other?
You were just talking to yourself for like 10 minutes talking about we're illogical, but what we've been saying is these
No,
guys need to be fighting each
it's
other.
illogical for you to it's illogical for you to
See, you taking too long,
take
bro.
can't
Your
me
even
brain
say
can't catch
saying
up.
take
Your
me
brain can't catch
saying
up,
that
man.
like
Shut it. Just you're dead already, bro. You dead. You dead in the water. That's it.
no, it's not. I think everybody who actually got ears and heard me say that will realize the truth in it. And it is what it is.
I'm gonna see what the chat is
Motherfuckers
saying.
who
I'll be back.
like really heard the truth and heard the shit. Like you can't cap against the truth. You know what I'm saying? When I said that shit, you felt it in your soul because you a bitch ass
somebody
nigga.
who dropped out of elementary trying to
You felt that in
educate
your
us.
soul,
Ain't
bitch
that
nigga.
about some shit? Ain't that about
Motherfucker,
some shit?
felt it in your soul because it's the truth. It's the truth, buddy.
That's your version
It's
of the truth,
reality. It's
motherfucker. That's what
reality.
you
You
want to
can't hide
believe. That's
against
all
it.
good,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? You
You
being
want these
weird. You
motherfuckers. You want these motherfuckers in your ass,
bias towards Tank
bro.
Davis
You
or
eating dick with your
whatever
booty hole,
fighter
bro.
you
That's
got
all
a
it is.
hard on
And
for,
look
bro. I
who
don't
he
care.
mentioned out of everybody said
You know what I'm
Tank
saying?
Davis.
Whatever weird fighter you got a hard on for, or styles, or nationality, or whatever it is.
See, that's what they
Nationality.
see.
Look who he
That's where
mentioned
you
for
fucked
Tank
up.
Whatever it is,
Davis.
y'all.
See, that's where you
I
fucked
be
up right
cooking a
there.
lot of you motherfuckers. A lot of
That's
y'all
where
got
you. That's where
weird.
you fucked up. It
Whatever
ain't
it
about that
is,
shit.
Nationality.
That's
whatever
you.
it is.
You're projecting right now, bitch. You're projecting right now. That's you right there.
No,
That's
no,
you.
no, 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 no,
Yes,
no,
you
no,
are.
no, no,
Thank
no,
you.
no, no,
Thank you. You just exposed
no,
yourself.
no,
Thank
no,
you very much.
no,
I'm
no.
here all
Because
motherfucking week, all month,
were,
all year, baby.
man, I was cooked because I said, what? And
You
then
don't
you
even
continue
remember
when I
us.
said I
You
had to
don't
ask you for
remember.
5 minutes. What did you say? And you wouldn't even repeat it.
I
Like
tried to, dumb fucking. You kept talking.
just
They ain't
filibustering
no
around. I
motherfucking
kept
shit.
asking you, what
They
did
ain't
you
no
say?
fucking bro.
You couldn't say it. Like,
All right, right, hold on, Ben. I got to take the lead for a second. Now, listen, everybody. It's been a great show. We're going to be live again this week. Ben, you're welcome here. We always need a community punching bag. And so you're always welcome on the panel anytime we drop the link.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
know.
Before
I
I
come
go,
up here and body y'all again.
Before I go, can I
Bro,
say
if you
something?
call that a body, bro,
You
you
call
know
that
you
a
really.
body?
I
This
keep
is
it
your
very
first
logical. I
appearance on
keep
the
it
show,
very
bro, and
common
you really
sense. You
made
know what I'm
yourself
saying?
look
Hey,
crazy.
real
No,
quick,
this is
I mean,
can I say
second
something
I
appearance.
before
come
we
up
That's
here,
the
go?
and
second appearance.
it don't matter how many you got up here with you either, because the
Yeah,
truth is gonna
yeah,
cut through all that BS. You can
that's all
have,
cool.
you see
But
how
can I say
all them
something?
start dropping off because they didn't want to say that. It don't matter how many you got up here. They just gonna drop off like flies,
Hold
bro.
on, I need some help
Real
for
I really be
you.
quick.
cooking niggas for real. I really be cooking
Hold on, I
niggas for
need
real.
help for
But I'll
you,
come back
Ben.
up here and help you barbecue. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's
Hey,
all love.
hey, can I say something
Come on,
real
man.
quick before I forget it?
Yeah.
What's your last take? What's your take on um? But now that we know that the WO mandate Keyshawn versus Devin Haney, but don't you think? I mean, ain't Keyshawn supposed to fight Devin? Ain't Keyshawn supposed to fight Shakur? But he was the number one in the WO at 140. So do you believe that Shakur is just using Keyshawn as a sacrificial lamb in all of this? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
You
Yeah.
understand it, Ben?
Yeah, I
Like,
understand what you're saying. Like,
So
they
respond to me.
already agreed that they wasn't gonna fight, which is kind of gay. But I mean, they friends or whatever. I don't know what
the
the fuck they
brother.
got going
Yep.
on. They doing that, so yeah, they kind of playing off each other on some weirdo time.
That's
That's
what
kind of
we were
lame.
saying,
I'll
Ben,
be
and
honest
then you
with you, it's
tried to
kind of lame.
argue
I
with
wish
us
these
about
niggas
that.
just pick one division and just avoid each other. Like y'all don't got to be at the same division. Like y'all need to pick a division and stay in it since y'all
No,
ain't gonna
that
fight
ain't.
each other.
You just said 10
Wait,
minutes ago
no,
you don't like
what
guys
happened to
like
move?
Triple G that just stay in the division. You like guys that move
Exactly,
up and wait.
exactly.
What's
What you
wrong
mean?
with you, bro?
Triple G? What you
You
mean?
body backed yourself
You
again.
fucking idiot. That was a
What are you
contradiction, bro.
talking about?
Shut
See,
the fuck up,
this
bro.
is
You
what
Clavo,
happens.
please,
This is what
please
happens
make
when
a video,
motherfucker
Clavo.
comprehension.
Please,
This
I
is
please,
what
got you,
happens when
Clavo,
bro.
please.
motherfuckers have lack
I got you,
comprehension.
bro. I got you.
That
These are
no, you don't got
contradictions.
shit, bro.
These are contradictions straight in
Like
your ass,
Triple
bro.
G stayed in one
You eating
division
dicks with
his
your ass.
entire
You
career.
eating them dicks with your
Keyshawn
ass. So
Davis is
bend over.
already
Bend
past more
over.
divisions than this
You
nigga.
came in the right
Shakur
way with the bend
Stevenson is
over.
like a 4 division
Nah.
champion. To compare
Good
Triple
for
G
you.
to Shakur Stevenson career wise already is a fucking fallacy. You
Bro,
dumb
you
as
don't
hell
even
because you want to
understand
be
what
on
we're
my dick
talking about,
so
bro.
you want to be on my dick so hard that you try to compare those two
Did he
things
just
that's not
explain
comparable.
something?
You know what I'm
Did he
saying?
just
Why you
explain
want to be
something?
on my nuts so bad, bro? Why you want to be on my nuts so bad, bro?
No, it's not. It's
I know
not,
it's
bro.
comfortable down there,
No,
little
this is
fella,
fun,
but you
bro.
got
This
to
is
get
fun.
off eventually.
Bro,
You got to get off eventually, bro. This is
bro. You
this is
like a neglect
disrespectful,
stepchild,
bro.
bro. All
This is
you understand is the
disrespectful,
fist,
bro.
the boot.
You need
That's
Jesus.
it,
Need Jesus.
bro. And no, you need a
Get off
neurologist.
my nuts,
No,
bro.
you
Why
need
you
a
on my
neurologist,
niggas, bro?
bitch.
Why you on
And
my
you need a
nuts for?
makeover, bro, because something
Shit is
wrong with you.
crazy. This
Something
nigga
wrong with
tried to
you, bro.
compare. Hold on, this clown ass
You
nigga
need to
tried
get
to
a nut
compare
house or something,
Triple
bro. Something
G
wrong with you.
to
I think the
Shakur
autism is
Stevenson.
showing here.
Triple
There's
G, who
autism
stayed
right
in
there, bro.
one division
I
his
feel
whole
bad for you,
career,
bro. I feel
versus
bad.
Shakur Stevenson, which is a multi-division lineal champion. What comparison is there? What comparison is there?
Ben,
If I tell him to stay at 140,
you
that's
just
his
said you
third
wanted
division,
to.
fourth
Hold
division or
on,
some
Ben.
shit. Shut
Ben,
up.
hold on. You
Shut
just said
up.
you
No,
wanted
no,
to.
you gotta no, I really gotta drill
Hold
this
on,
point down.
Ben.
I
Stop
gotta
trying to
drill this
filibuster.
point down
What you
just
want
to
to do is talk over everybody so nobody can respond. But what you just said is you wanted Shakur and Haney and all those guys to stay in one division, just like Triple G,
we
who
was
you're
talking about
criticizing now.
Keyshawn Davis
You're
and
not
Shakur
making
Stevenson.
sense, bro.
We was talking about Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson. What are you talking about?
Ben,
We just talking about Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson being at the same division, not fighting each other.
Hold on, Ben. We're going to be live again this week, multiple times, and Clavo's going to get in the kitchen.
Reading is
Clavo,
fundamental.
I'm going to be checking that email all week.
Reading is fundamental.
I need that video. Hold on, shut the fuck up for a second, Ben. And we're going to be back live this week in the evening about the same time. And we're going to come back live, man. And me and you going to go at it again, Ben, because this was probably the easiest cook I've ever had. Once
bro, these
again,
motherfuckers,
Ben,
these
hold on, Ben,
these niggas
second,
eat
Ben,
bologna thinking they cooking, bro.
Ben,
like
Ben,
I just
Ben,
had to
Ben, you
spoon
gotta hold
feed you
back and shut
niggas
the fuck up for a
basic
second, Ben. I'm
knowledge.
talking.
I had to
Ben,
spoon feed these motherfuckers like they
Ben,
sat
you
in
gotta open the bag and shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
That shit 4th of July barbecue is not even 4th of
That's
July.
what I'm saying. Now, Ben, I appreciate you on the panel. You're welcome anytime back, man. And I hope you come back again this week. And before I get out of here, I just got a special message. Your mama should have swallowed you, bitch. We out. Peace.